Oh,
I might have to go lock him in the bathroom because he's being a little idiot. I'm trying to get high over here, dude. Leave me alone. I'm kidding.
So you're good with that profile picture being up? Because I know some people.
What was that?
That's your new profile picture. I've seen that somewhere.
Isn't that awesome? That's that's me. That's me picking my nose as a 5-year-old.
Love it. Are we live?
So you gained a couple of subs. It looks like you're at 467.
Yeah. I've lost one. I think I was at 468 earlier.
It happens.
Yeah, who knows? Oh, we're live. So I've been watching. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
I ain't trying to step on no toes and stuff. So
yeah, I don't.
Now we're gonna get this.
Oh, there you go. Yep, it's live.
We're gonna get this display up.
Nope.
Now we're gonna get this. And I hear I hear myself talking in the background. I don't want to step on his toes. He usually goes about 15-20 minutes. Right? Is that how it works?
I'm not really sure. I haven't watched much of his stuff.
I've seen where he's longer than that, but I thought maybe it'd be a quick one too.
I mean, I definitely thought it was going to be different than... I didn't think it was going to be the same from the same lady. I thought he was going to come with some, like... I'm going to watch the rest of it later. I think he was about to end, though. But a live... Dottie, I saw you in Kim's live.
Yes, I was there. I wanted to see all the gossip over there because I stepped away from that last December, for real. I was like, this is too much. I saw this side of the drama, like the Unirock Steve crap.
Oh, yeah. Like, I had to step away, as in hide my damn whole ass page because they were coming at me so hard.
The court papers came out today, right?
I thought it was a
is it Better Bull?
Steve's rebuttal or something like that. His lawyer's rebuttal to whatever
Joey
the
Bull.
other motion was.
I think he fixed it. Bull said we had a guest echo. I think it was Bull's. Hey, Peter.
It was it was his attorney responding to Kyle's petition.
Todd.
What'd you say, Joey? What's going on?
Oh, I was just saying that Steve's attorney filed some paperwork today.
All right.
Trying to suppress, basically saying that
Kyle was served. Yeah.
No, that
God, and Kyle's lawyer's better than Steve's because Steve's misspells stuff, and Steve must file his own stuff. The lawyer just types it up and sends it in for Steve. He's such a dork. I also got a message that he was talking about his big belly on his stream, so he must have watched my stream.
And he was driving a car. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
But he wasn't. He sat in a car and showed the speedometer. And
if that's his car, it's like at 123,000 miles.
He kept saying, and it was so clean, it like a brand new one. He kept saying, "Damn it, y'all, this is impossible. You can't drive in Periscope with your finger on the camera." And I'm like, dude, you ain't driving. Shut up. I never even heard the motor go through.
And Beth in the chat asked, did anyone see KJ talking about going to the doctor today? She officially has a staph infection. Should have went a while ago.
Ding, ding, ding.
Everybody
ding,
was saying it. And then apparently she put on her eyebrows today, which why would you do that with a staph infection right next to it? And they said she was rubbing her eyes and they're putting them in her hair and then rubbing her eyes again. I'm like, are you trying to spread that staph infection around?
Hey, y'all, I'm sorry, Shins, that I didn't tell you. I did not want to step on Beast's toes and he was still live. I think he was about to end, but I wanted to leave. And can we hop out of here and share this link to the Reddit page and the Facebook page? Look, did anyone notice in if you watch the Periscopes from today that Uni posted, how he said, I had my people go in and look up case files. Like, he doesn't do shit for himself.
He had Periscopes? He had Periscopes today?
Like 3 or 4 in a row. But he doesn't do shit. He tells his people to do everything for him. Like, they were looking up case files where people were not really properly served, and none of them matched this particular incident.
Nate Brody's didn't match either, but that was a surefire,
Mine matches exactly.
He's a damn blah, blah, blah. Sorry for
mine matches exactly, but I'm not giving you all my case info.
So what Steve's attorney filed, from what I read from the beginning of it, was that
I need my microphones on. That's why. Is the sound terrible? Because I don't have my headphones on. Anyone?
I just want to say, I would like everyone to admire my new profile picture. That's me as a 5-year-old picking my nose. With my brothers and sisters look at me like I'm crazy. But I thought,
let me change it funny.
So people don't know who I am. I'm that 5-year-old picking my nose.
Yeah, I just busted my eardrum with that microphone I put in my ear.
Unirock blocked me on Periscope again. Like, it had taken him a good 3 months this time before he hit the account.
It takes 25 seconds to make a new Google email and hop in there on it.
It's been
speaking of sex accounts,
emails. How many more emails can I make?
Keon, how quick did he come back every time? He's like, I'm back.
Where?
I was like, dude,
where?
In BX's chat.
I only saw him once as Gumby.
He was in there 4 different names, all within like 2 minutes. Because they were quick to throw him out.
Was the first one Gumby Joy? Because someone said that's Keon.
No, that was the last one. That was the 4th one.
Oh, well, see,
he came under Durock Raw, and I think came in another name with Keon in it, and then he came under Gummy Joy.
The last thing I said
he was in there quite a few times.
The last thing I said was, that's my cue to leave or something, and someone said that's Keon in Gumby Joy, and I said they know who that is, and I left. I'm out. Booty. He'll be here next.
Yeah. On that side note, Steve's attorney has my case information, so
I hear echo.
From who?
You maybe.
Really?
Maybe you got it turned up.
I don't hear an echo.
It's not really an echo. It's like a wah 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 when he's talking. Maybe it's not. Okay, sorry. I can deal with it if y'all don't hear it.
I don't hear anything.
We just got here, Lori. I didn't want.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, it doesn't mean
Everything
now.
sounds fine.
I don't hear it now. Lori, we just got here. Nothing new. I mean, nothing has happened yet.
I am fucking this baked potato and this filet mignon up right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he told me he was cooking me a steak.
Oh, where's ours? I ate bagels for dinner. I know, crazy, huh? I need to go shopping.
Okay, everybody sounds good to the chat. We're good. Now I gotta find y'all on my TV.
Oh my god.
So I feel famous.
So I went and bought a big screen TV, like a big 65-incher. Wow. And I'm streaming now YouTube to that while I'm on my phone.
Good
and
deal.
It's so different.
I bought a 50-inch, and my living room's kind of huge, but it was too big for me. Wait, I think when I bought the 50-inch, maybe I was in my old place, which was smaller. And I returned it for a 42-inch. That's, and I've got bad eyes, but I could.
Well, I have a man in the house. That should explain everything. Men like those big TVs for sports.
I use a 50-inch as a monitor for streaming, so I can't.
Well, that's pretty nice. Holy cow!
I have a 55-inch. It's like 5 feet from me, and that's.
I'm about to say, what about
computer monitor?
It's like having four. It's like having 4 high-def monitors all stuck together without bezels. That's what it's like.
Right, but you can't say it's for sports anymore, because what fucking sports? There aren't any sports. Like, you can't buy
baseball
under
and basketball's on right now.
Did y'all see how many?
Right.
It is.
Kim had.
NBA's in their bubble.
Kim had 130 some people in her live earlier.
Well, there were some fussy people there too.
That's like having sex with a condom and not. There is a difference. Like, the bubble's not the same. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't the same.
I know. And the baseball. What I like about watching baseball is I want to look at the cutouts. that they put in the stands. Because someone, I saw it on Twitter probably, someone put a cutout of the dead guy from Weekend at Bernie's in the stand. I was like, that's awesome. And I was watching a Brewer game the other day, and there was the same guy. He paid for 30 seats and just cutouts of him all together in one section. I was like, ooh, he cloned himself.
That's funny.
Hilarious.
I bet you the seats went for like nothing, you know.
Oh yeah, like $2 or something.
No, they charge like $50 to put your freaking cutout in a seat.
What?
They do.
What?
So there's this one chick who comes. She's a season ticket holder for the Brewers. They call her Front Row Amy. Well, Front Row Amy is very well endowed, and she always wears low-cut shirts. If you ever watched a Brewers game, you probably saw her right behind home plate. But anyways, I was looking to see if they had a cutout of Front Row Amy, but I didn't see her.
Front Row.
Front Row Amy. Well, she's got big boobs, and you see her on the.
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like Debbie Does Dallas. You know what I mean?
It kind of, yeah.
That's a good name for a porno.
It is.
There used to be that girl who would run out in the field and hug them people, and she had like, you know, basically bowling balls on her, you know.
I know, Brandon. It is a porno. That's the Guinness Book of World Records for most guys had sex with in how many hours was it that she did that porn? It was a lot, but it's called Debbie Does Dallas.
That's old school. That's like from the 70s.
Oh no, I think it was. What,
60s?
Brandon, the 90s? No, I think
no, it wasn't from the 90s because no, that was from the 70s.
Yeah,
I need someone to do a little Google action.
It was color TV though. They didn't have that shit.
We had color TV in the 70s.
No, you didn't.
I was alive then. I think I remember.
No, you didn't.
I wasn't alive then.
I may have only had 4 channels, but they were in color.
I watched it in high school. I watched Debbie Does Dallas in high school because a friend of mine's dad had it playing on like a loop in his fucking bedroom.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he was a creeper.
We didn't have cable, so we would go to my dad's friend's house, and he made me sit in the car. And one time, I got out of the car and I walked around to his French doors in the back because I was there forever. And they were watching porn. They were. He was showing my dad, "Look what I've got. I just got cable." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like 7, 8 years old. I was like, "What are they doing to her?" No.
I gotta ask the guys about old school porn stars. Who's ever heard of Vanessa Del Rio?
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Oh, yeah, she is. You know what she's known for, right?
I don't have a clue.
I can't say it probably because it's really dirty.
What, deep throat? Like what? Like what?
No, what? Something on her was abnormally large.
Her vat?
Oh, okay.
Her V?
From what I
Not
remember.
her V, the CL in front of the V.
Oh,
yeah, that.
The bean.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I can say it.
It's the bean.
That was my well, it was just my bird's laughing. Sorry, when I laugh, he laughs.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but she I can't stop now. But anyways, he that thing is, it's like a penis. That's all I can say. I was like, what is that? And my ex-husband, that was his porn star to watch.
That's like, literally what they make a penis into when they do a, transsexual surgery. Like they take the clit and they give you steroids and enlarge it and make a small penis out of it.
Debbie Does Dallas, 1978.
Joey.
See, told you from the 70s, knew it.
I'm saying, like, I watched it in the 90s, so that's when I, like, have a reference to it. So, like,
because
I'm going to say...
teenagers always watch the most newest porn ever.
From the 90s.
Right? Wow, dude.
No, Behind the Green Door, that was, like, the first porn I ever watched.
Back in the day, we actually had to pay for it, right?
No, I just went to my mom and dad's sock drawer and took out the VHS tapes and then went and played them.
Oh, your mom, they had the stash. All right. You'd have to go to that back room at the video store. When they had that back shut-off room, no children allowed.
Yeah. My brother's always had pornos.
I remember when I was a kid and I went to a Star Trek convention in the mid-'70s, and you had to go from the Port Authority to basically where 5th Avenue and 42nd Street was. That's where the Hilton was. And that's when 42nd Street was 42nd Street. It was just like porno shop, you know what I mean? Like those little places that had like little booths and like
quarter booths, yeah.
And I'm like, little kid and these guys are trying to sell me cocaine and trying to tell me, it's like, yeah,
Back
come
when
on
New York
in.
was so nice.
Right.
Oh man,
It's funny because the
Bad
name
back
of those booths is actually Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that is. It is a Nickelodeon.
Dawn said her boobs got her into those back rooms way before she was 18. In the video.
Ooh, you go, Dawn.
they used to have a guy, from what I remember, that they said is like that's what his job was, to clean up after. Like,
No,
man.
my job was to collect the quarters. Like I'd go around weekly and collect all the quarters. So I'd roll around with like 10 to 15 grand worth of quarters in the back of my truck weekly and pick them up from the Durham RDU, like Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, from all the booths.
What was that?
Sorry, I didn't make to take this conversation down this side road.
What was that first big porno that they made?
Behind the Green Door.
That's the one. Okay, because
Yeah,
I remember.
I think so. I think
was
that's the
working
one.
in the city. That's when I worked. Like I used to drive in the city, and it was there for like a year. You know what I mean? It's like,
I'm full of
now
useless
they
information.
pump them out every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? But just that thing was hell. I remember.
Oh, what about
how old I am?
Yeah, what about actual deep throat? Like,
I remember The Godfather being at the Stanley Warner, and it was like playing for the like I don't know the like 80th consecutive week or something like that. It was there for like almost 2 years.
Oh, someone just sent me some screenshots of some tweets.
Uni is doing a stream 6 minutes after us saying,
of course,
it's popping off tonight and it's funny. So apparently he's talking
someone
shit.
just sent me some screenshots of one of KT's Twitters, and she's accusing someone of being a fake account because this account said, you said the only mistake I see is your parents didn't abort you, and she said I don't even know who you are.
Yes, that was said. There are witnesses to it. That was said.
So Katie really said that.
40 Ounce of Freedom saw it.
Yeah, that's not who sent
she
me
really
the
did.
DM, but
is it? Yep, that's not. But
she is here if she wants to speak on it. Like,
I think that I saw her respond in that whole message because I read that earlier. Yes, my parrot is a little idiot. Sorry, y'all. I hope he stops laughing so much.
Thank you for Reddit.
It's squawking.
Awesome.
What kind of bird is it?
We've discussed.
He is an orange-winged Amazon. So he's mostly green with a yellow and blue head, and it's got orange in his wings.
I've seen those before.
You're gonna have to.
They usually talk a lot, but he didn't learn when he was young because you got to teach when they're young. Yeah. They don't learn much when they get older.
You gotta make that your profile picture just for one stream. So
well, I can probably do it right now. Will it change if I do a change it midstream?
I mean, I haven't gotten success in the same stream changing a photo, or Joey the other day.
Yeah,
well, I can send it to somebody, or I can share it.
Send it to Joey, or you can share it, or send it to Joey.
I'll send it to Joey. We'll make that easy because I don't want to. I got some crazy stuff on my phone.
They want me to read this tweet again.
Okay, I was about to say we do have God in here. We could ask God. God will tell us if it'll show up.
So yeah. Okay, Without a Crystal Ball says, "Oh look, another big bad fake account to claim I'm a liar. They are all like this. Fake parody accounts connected to Team Mom, and the account is Janellis. What happened to the sinus infection excuse?" And then Katie Lights said, "Still going to ignore me about saying the only mistake is my parents didn't abort me." Crystal Ball said, "I have no idea who you are, so I don't know what you're talking about." KD Lights, that's KADEE Lights, said, "I called you out on something and said you made a mistake. You replied with only mistake you see is my parents didn't abort me." 40 Ounce Freedom said she knows exactly what you're talking about. I even remember you calling her out on that. Katie Lott said thank you. She knows she said it. Sandra said, "When did she say it?" This is a bulldog, I believe. And she did. And did she say it directly to you? In what context did you? In what context?
Oh my God!
Is it okay to say the only mistake
you should have been aborted?
Is you should have been aborted? What context did she say that in? You dumb. Okay. What a dumbass. I have no idea who you are. Da, 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 da. And then Katie said, "I said she made a mistake on something," and then goes, "No, I didn't. The only mistake I see is your parents didn't abort you." And And then Sandra said, in this tweet, you claim she also said it to other people. I have a hard time believing you. And it's Katie saying, you are no saint. You told people, including me, that our parents should have aborted us. And Katie said, you can kiss her ass if you want. She still said it. And Sandra said, doubt it, laughing face. And without Crystal Ball said, so where's the evidence? Katie Light said, I like how you can't just say sorry. It's very unfortunate. You are the way you are, a mean person. I hope and pray someone never treats your children the way you and they reply with, where is the proof? Amen.
Can I get a TLDR of what happened on unveilings? Because like I was dozing in and out of sleep.
It was stuff that Joe had sent unveiling that she didn't put in her video. I haven't got to the part that had a lot of me in it, but I have seen a little preview. There are some about me, but it's mainly proof and more of Joe's video. Joe was actually in the live stream chat. There was a few of LB supporters there saying it's all Joe's fault. It's all Joe, whatever. No one's friends with Joe. I don't know what they missed at the beginning. Leslie and Joan and Kim said at the beginning, we want to make this very clear. We are not friends with Joe. We will never be friends with Joe. But she has been nice enough to give us these receipts since they were about us. And it's just a bunch of nastiness that...
You know what? I kind of actually respect Joe for doing that. That takes a lot of guts.
Well, she couldn't back down and not, because they were all going to throw the blame all on her. So she had no choice. So
yeah, they were going to scapegoat her. Yeah.
Right. And the rest of them are still shielding Leslie. And today in my comments on my video called Joe doxed me to my friend, or whatever it was called. That video I did that day where I was so pissed and Ilya came in crying. That video.
Yeah.
Bass Chat chimed up as supposedly Sean white knighting for Leslie. However, when he speaks on camera, he does not misuse the word done for did every time he speaks. But this account did. So it was absolutely, in my opinion, Leslie white knighting for herself in her husband's account today. In my comment section, y'all can go look. Me and Misty go or
doesn't she have like 6 kids or something?
Yes. Yeah, you would wonder where she get all the time from.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. Like all this time you got to be on the internet.
Well, you know, like the Duggars that have whoever they are.
Yeah, they got like 20-something kids. Yeah,
they have kids, but the older kids look after the younger kids.
Yep, that's how it works in big families.
So, I mean, how do you have time? And what are these other women who are literally all day long? Like, Kim said in the stream, they're going to do a couple more. She said they've only got 3 days worth of screenshots and like screen recordings of this chat, but it's hours and hours long to go through it. So this is literally all they do all day.
Sorry, I just got a text message that said the RTX 3000 series is days away. You hear that, Bull?
What's that? Oh, okay. The new NVIDIA?
Yeah, the RTX 3000 series is literally days away from dropping.
I think that the new whatever their competition is, the new AMD is supposed to be
big Navi. Yeah, big Navi.
Supposed to be like 600% or some 300% more powerful than even the new NVIDIA.
I mean, the RTX 2080 wasn't really a giant jump from the 1080, but the 3000 series should be a significant improvement over the 2080. They said 20 to 30% on what they could get their hands on like material data sheet wise, but we'll actually see like it drop in a couple days, which is fucking great. I was hoping it was going to be out by my birthday or by Christmas.
What are y'all talking about?
Computers, I think.
Graphics cards.
Graphics cards. Graphics cards.
I just said computers. I went vague.
Right.
Hey Joey, I sent you a DM with the bird.
Okay.
I just got that text message, which is fucking great.
I would get something that has more than 2 renderers on it, but that's just me.
Right.
Given what I do, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
A couple renders hanging around.
I mean, you probably use like the RTX 8000 or like
No,
one
I
of their-
wish. I actually am in the market for a new machine. They've been talking about doing a drive to get me a new one on several channels I work for, but nothing's actually come up. I've been using this machine since I started doing the non sequitur show, and it was never built to even do what I do with it. So,
Oh, I got a few if you need one. I've got probably
well, it's
4.
a Ryzen 7 1800X.
Don't give mine away.
With 16 gigs of RAM and a Rage R9 graphics card from AMD. So that's what I'm running on. It's a mini ITX machine, so it's not real expandable.
Right.
It's about the size of a PlayStation 4.
Well, mine are all workstations. They're all like Z820s and Z840s. They're all, mixed use workstation, dual socket motherboards, and you can put 3 GPUs in if you want, and up to I think they support 13 or 18 hard drives, and the expandability is not a problem. You go to 2 gigs of RAM.
I want Joey to download the
or 2 megs or 2 terabytes. Sorry,
Joey.
I'm gonna play this thing for fun.
Time out. There is a Periscope that he did today that I think. Well, he's talking about doing Big Brothers from a car, and I think he's going at PJ. Honestly. Because she does Big Brother updates on her lunch break from her car. So he sits in a car and shows the speedometer and then pretends like he's driving, and it's hard to do. We've got to watch this.
Has he ever fucking heard of a piece of tape to cover his
That's
fucking
what
camera?
his chat was saying. Put a piece of tape over it. He was like this
rip
is
a sticker.
impossible. This is
Rip
impossible.
a sticker off a banana or something. Find a sticker and put it on it.
It's called Big Brother and 90 Day.
Okay, I still gotta do this first though.
Do what? Okay.
You'll see.
It's ridiculous. He's such a
dork. It's only 35 seconds long, so.
Okay.
But I'd said that at the end of the NSS bull that I've got rigs out the ass stacked up from my last IT job. I literally have workstations all around my room right now.
Okay, right? Here we go. There's only 35 seconds.
Wait, Ashley Simon's in the chat?
Oh, I love
What
her.
are you even doing over there anyway? Jesse Bear? Jesse, where are you? Mama Bear needs you. You cooking? Actually, I ask the questions. And no, I'm not. And
so
why
pretty.
are you always bringing shit up? I report facts. We smell your deception. We can just smell it.
I love
look
her. She's a trip.
I do not does drugs. You does
I do not does drugs.
Okay, I'm done. There's a lot of dirt on you. Wait, Ashley Simon's in the chat?
I think she's hot as shit, by the way.
I do too.
She's fucking hot.
Where did she go? She needs to come back.
She was around doing the greatest videos, and then all of a sudden, wait, time out. Then all of a sudden, she started posting flat earther shit, and people were like, "When did she turn into a fluffer?" And then she went away for a while. So I hope she's back and got her good sense right. I don't know. Maybe she was joking about the flat earth stuff, but it didn't seem like a joke.
It's Trina. What is it? Trina, what is her name?
Trina Porter. She's gorgeous and she is hilarious.
Yeah, she is.
She is freaking hilarious.
I'll play the other ones later on. So, they're a couple of them are only less than a minute.
Okay, so they're saying she is a flurf now. If
that's Trina.
Yeah, she went flat earther. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Thought she was smarter than that. Come on now.
Well, she was.
She was because I spend a huge percentage of my time making fun of flat earthers.
Me too.
Yep.
Well, not really, but I think about it a lot. How ridiculous. I watched some of those videos they post. The last one I saw was this kid at an elementary school trying to tell the kids about the flat earth. And that the school was lying to them, and it was all bull, and don't believe the science.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bull, what part of Florida are you in? Are you anywhere near Daytona Beach?
Nope, other side of the state, Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay, all right.
I lived in Tampa.
You're near my sister then.
I gotta drive to Daytona Beach on the 25th So I was gonna say I could bring one of the rigs down for you.
Can I go?
I still gotta drop one off at her place too.
I want to go to Florida.
Why?
Yeah, right. Like COVID right now. Do you really want to go?
Oh, never mind. Okay, I forgot.
It's
Like,
a fun place
yeah.
to visit. I don't think it's a fun place to live. I lived there for 9 years, and the only thing I miss now is the ocean. That's it.
I want to go to
COVID is
I want to
rampant.
go to the boot
Gulf is
part where
why
the
I came
water's
back
the
here.
prettiest. I want to go to the other side, not the East Coast, the West Coast
Right.
of it.
Here's my
Gulf Coast.
stinker. Aww.
Oh, how big is he? He looks little.
He's like 12 ounces, but
Yeah,
he's
they're
he's
small.
about they're about like 6. He's on my knee. That's what he's on my leg, bothering me
Aw.
at work because he's a little annoying. See, I work in pajamas because I work at home.
Hey,
So
that's
there
the
am I in my
life.
pajama pants, and he's like trying to bother me. I'll try to work. I'm like, this isn't gonna work, Bird.
Oh,
So-
do you see the prescription bottles? Look on the.
Oh
on
no!
the
You
12.
saw my
Good.
levothyroxine. Oh no!
You damn,
Oh no!
you damn
My
thyroid.
thyroid mess.
Right.
You thyroid
I don't
addiction.
use drugs.
Well,
And
I
what are
spent
those
so much
white
time at
specks
that
on that
desk.
table? What are those
Oh.
white specks on that table?
Yeah,
I don't probably chips in the wood. I bought
That's-
this used
that's
desk and I've had it for 9
that's her-
years, and
that's
it's
her-
pretty
I'm
broken
fucking-
up.
That's
I'm
her
fucking
I
with
know,
you.
it's all good.
That's her crushed
I
up
don't see
thyroid
any
mess.
lines or track marks. I think I'm doing all right. I didn't cut nothing with a card. You know what I'm saying?
Lay off the
Right.
Synthroid girl.
Clean it up. Wow. Okay, good.
That's him. He's annoying. If you hear all that squawking, that's that little fucker right there.
Night Owl Nighter asked me, is it Todd? I'm by Daytona. Is it
I'm
Todd?
still getting texts from
Is it
people about
Todd's
puppies
voice?
asking me, like,
Daytona.
repeat customers that used to buy
Yeah,
dogs
it's
from me
Todd
back when I
talking
used to
about going
breed.
Florida.
And I still like, she's like, I bought 3 dogs from you over the last decade. Was wondering if you had any more English Bulldog puppies. And I'm like, not at the moment. I'm fucking moving. I sold everything. Like, I'm
I
getting
got
out of
one.
here.
I'm out with giveaway.
So
Means
Emmy
American.
said, send him to live with me, please. Now, I beg you, take him. You're gonna. He's 37 right now. I met this bird in 1989 when I started dating my first husband when I was 21, and they live like 50 to 80 years. So he might outlive me. Who knows?
Yeah, you might.
Birds are a commitment.
Someone got to take him. I'll remember you, Emmy.
I don't see anything that says with a car. on
No, it
his
says
Periscope.
90 day. It says 90 day. No.
Says breaking.
The first video he did, he was in
Today,
a car. I know
Today.
that much.
It's
The first one today.
It says Big
Well,
Brother. It's something about Big Brother.
well,
was 7
Big Brother
hours ago.
90 Day.
Yes,
You know, that's
that one.
That's him making fun of Trina. Yeah.
No, making fun of PJ. I think that he really talks like he's going to start doing Big Brother lives on Thursdays. On
Oh,
But
okay.
for such a tiny little thing, that sucker. Oh, that's Jack. Sorry. My parents' name is Jack.
Can we make fun of him?
And I'll
for a
say,
second?
Jack. And he shakes his head at me. I'll go, what are you doing, Jack? He shakes his head again. He knows how to say no with his head. He does it all the time.
Oh, and then
And his favorite food is spaghetti. And he likes to drink soda. And I have to keep it away from him.
Someone also told me that he
Bad
was,
for him.
someone also
But he
told
loves soda.
Oh God, I've been muted
Spaghetti,
forever.
any kind of noodles, he loves them. Like he'll eat ramen.
Hello.
He likes spaghetti. He don't care.
Someone
He'll eat some Thai food, pad Thai. He loves it all.
Is my mic off? Someone told me that Unirock was talking about his belly in his Periscope today. So he must have watched my video last night.
That
Yeah,
looks
and his
like
first one.
Remember, he's got the man boobs too.
You know what that looks like? That
Man.
looks like the bezel off of a center console from a Mini Cooper, or like a
It does not look like an old car. That looks like a fake ass picture to me. Look
a
how
Mini
clean
Cooper
that is.
isn't an old
It has
car.
123,000
I'm
miles on
saying,
it.
Whose shit's that clean? He cleaned it before he did this video.
It's not, because watch, he's gonna he scans to the floor. Check it out.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
I was gonna say, let's see if we can figure out what kind of car it is.
Let's see what the carpet looks like.
He cranked it before he did.
Just a quick one.
All right.
I wanted
just
to
a
ask
quick
you
one.
guys.
I wanted
if
to
I
ask
did,
you guys.
Hold on.
Joey, you're
If I
still.
did,
Yep, that's what I just realized.
Yeah.
you know, I had that idea. If I'm live, I don't even know if I'm effing live. I can't even tell.
guy.
He can't figure it out. He can't drive and work his camera at the same time.
Right rear tire, low pressure. So it's already...
those are Dodge gauges.
I was gonna say that looks like a Caravan or something.
Yeah, those are Dodge gauges. It's a Dodge. It's a Dodge.
You see all those white specks? That's dust.
He may have
I used to detail for a living.
He may have went to a car dealership and asked to see the inside of a car just to videotape this.
Well, how do you know he's even driving? He could just be.
He's not driving, in my opinion.
He's not. He's at 1,000 RPM. He's just idling. He's not driving anywhere.
Sitting in a car with it cranked, pretending. Because Rachel's parents won't let him actually leave the driveway in their car.
Come on, motherfucker. Hey, there we go. Okay.
He's
Maybe
pretending.
I'm live now.
Yeah, it's a Dodge. It's a Dodge something.
Do we see the speedometer move ever?
I can't tell. He's moving the camera so fast. I can't.
You know, he goes out of his way not to show the speedometer.
Wait, it goes to 140, so it's got to be like a Charger or something, right?
Let's throw this fucker on my lap, but then I can't.
No, I mean it could be one of their fucking like. It could have been a truck right there. I just saw the center console. It moves so fast, it's hard to tell.
It's impossible. It's fucking impossible to do this.
Tape, dude, tape.
Everybody wants me to fucking do a periscope while I'm driving, but it's almost goddamn impossible.
Because I can't drive.
Does it. Okay. So watch party. So I'm thinking I go live on the night when Big Brother is live, right? I go live anyway.
PJ's here for this. He's doing this because of her. He's just aggravating the fuck out of her. He's just trying to aggravate the hell out of her. Don't let him aggravate you, girl. He is a big ass joke. And everybody knows it. And let's listen.
And I want to watch Big Brother. So I was thinking that maybe if you guys like the idea of a Big Brother watch party, that what we could do is, so I'm thinking it'd have to go like this. You basically would have to start off you'd have to start it off like before the show started, and I could watch it on my phone. Then you guys could watch this.
Yeah, we start it before we start, and then you do that, and I do this, and it makes no sense.
That makes zero sense.
PJ,
he is just trying to. He did this to get to PJ, and he can't. He's triggered. He can't get to me anymore because I have the bestest viewers in the land, and they have my back, and they take up for me, and and he ain't scaring me off no more. I'm not going to be run off of Twitter or YouTube. So he's just trying to irritate you. Don't let him. He is a whole ass JOKE. Let's listen. She's in who's PJ in the chat? My not so secret diary is PJ. She does Big Brother updates on her lunch break in her car. So he's making fun. He's being a dick. Yeah.
Kind of a sad little dick at the same time, you know.
Oh, yeah. He's just a whole ass joke.
Emphasis on the word little.
Yeah. And whole ass joke. Let's listen.
Without any shoulders.
I heard some clown music.
It fits.
Absolutely.
He's in a clown car.
While you watch the show on TV, and we could kind of talk about it, but I'm thinking maybe we only do that when they're voting people off. You know, because that's like the exciting time. The other episodes, you can kind of even miss those sometimes, you know, and it's not that big of a deal. Give me a minute, and I'll look at the live chat.
PJ, just ignore him and snort you a whiskey dusk Cheeto line, like he makes fun of me. If he does Big Brother on Thursday night, I'm going in as myself to make fun of him. That's all I got to say.
Watch Nate the Lawyer live in 30 minutes. Non sequitur show lawsuit update. Steve Lawyer brings fire in response.
Nah, I'm good. I'll be here waiting for y'all to get back.
I was trying to tell you that what I read seemed kind of convincing. I'll make it brief, but the lawyer was like, Kyle already presented his evidence, and there's, you're not allowed to amend. You're allowed to present it as like additional evidence, but he's not allowed to amend his original motions. So that's what he was saying. And he said that he wants all the new information that was submitted dismissed, like thrown out, basically. So all her citations and everything, he wants it gone.
Yeah, I missed that. My thing had.
What happened to my sound?
But this is impossible, by the way. This is stupid. It's a dumb idea. It's fucking stupid.
Every idea he has is fucking stupid.
I don't even know why I'm doing it.
Me either.
I know everybody's bitching about me doing it, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it, but it's dumb. I can't even look at the goddamn chat.
Maybe he is driving because I hear traffic.
And I'm not.
Maybe he's actually driving around the block because I hear traffic.
Whose car he steal? That's what I want to know.
He convinced them to let him drive to the store. I mean, look.
It does sound like a highway.
I know people who don't have license who drive all the time. Maybe
welcome to North Carolina.
Right. Maybe he can and look, the last guy I dated didn't have a license and he'd get pulled over and they wouldn't even F with him because this county I live in, they don't care. If you're not into some dirty shit like drugs, they'll let you go. They don't care.
My Not So Secret Diary says, I hear it. He seems to be driving his mom's minivan.
bet. I bet.
That's funny.
Don't you put miles on my Grand Caravan. Don't you do it.
Because it's true.
Better put gas in it and bring it back from the store. I need my my Virginia Slim 120s.
Cambridge Older Light.
Getting any sun.
Oh, do they still make those? Oh my God.
That's what I used to have to go in the store and buy my mom. She'd say, you go in, I don't have my bra on. I was like 8 years old.
Right.
I would go in and buy her cigarettes when I was 8. Cambridge Ultra Light 100s.
Yeah, we used to do that all the time. We said we were buying it for someone else.
Anyway, so I do like the idea, though, because I think it'd be fun. And,
he thought it'd be fun to drive.
Hold up. Give me 1 second.
He thought it'd be fun to drive for once.
Actually look at the fucking live chat.
Night rolls up with her Tesla.
Pretty much he just fumbles around and doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
It's Globus Shittus. There he is.
It may be why he has no license.
Oh,
Did you just call him Globus Shittus?
Yeah, that guy in the body. You see Shillis? That guy that he's like.
Shillis, yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
He is.
He's one of the has a boner for uni. Okay.
Oh, good. The chat's
Did you see that? Cheshire's postponing that time of the month. That's due to some scheduling conflicts and the appearance of some legal documents today. That time.
Well, there was a lot of YouTube stuff.
Legal documents.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Steve's lawyer submitted paperwork to suppress the motion.
Oh, I thought there was legal stuff going against her channel.
No.
Okay. Never mind. I'm a little slow tonight. Well, I won't say slow. I'll say hi.
Steve just submitted something to the court saying, hey, we've had enough of waiting for his dumbass to do stuff.
And it dropped a lot more. It said that all that fancy $5,000 lawyer submitted should be suppressed, essentially, because you're not allowed to amend the original motion. It's something, the way he said, I'm sure it's a legal term, the way he talked about it being late, and that it should be submitted as and like not an amended motion, but as a supplement to his original one, which changes the whole dynamic. To the way I was reading it, I mean, I thought it was well written myself, but I'm not a, you know, Jesus, I'm not a lawyer, so who knows?
I gotta step away for just
Almost there.
Well, almost there to get
He
my
can't.
my vape
He
juice.
can't do right. He can't drive and read or scope or whatever all at the same time. Woo! Stick to
Yeah, but
walking, Uni.
I'm dying to know where he. It's got to be either the vape juice or to go buy some more Red Bull.
Red Bull. He talks about that in one of the next ones. So he did like 5 scopes today. Granted, they're short, thank God. Dead air.
I just got my phone like fucking doing nothing right now.
Yeah. What I say, that's yes, put tape over your camera. Tape, fucking fingernail polish. You know, like there's a million things you can put over your camera.
Right, and someone say that once again, Steve gets pointed out, hey, you're not allowed to drive according to Steve's posse. Who's Steve's posse?
Oh, is that Motherfunk? Oh, look, it's Mother.
Yeah, that's Motherfunk 3. Well, that's cool. I mean, he can, as long as he's nice to us, I don't care.
Anyway, okay, much fucking better.
You
I'm
know
never
you
doing
can't
this again.
drive.
I'm never fucking doing it again.
He's throwing a fit.
Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, so I'm thinking we can do that on the days that they kick people off. And then any other day I can just upload a reaction or something. Because I'm really nervous about how on the days that they...
Sorry.
I was like, what was that?
I'm back. Is Uni escaping the sea lions on wheels?
having a video where I actually take footage from Big Brother and shit. You know, like if you do a fair use video for certain things, you can do it, like a fair use reaction. Like, you know, PewDiePie took a bunch of how do I fucking
Who is PewDiePie? Who is PewDiePie? Look at his old,
You're not allowed to drive. No driving and phone.
look at his
PewDiePie
old
has
man glasses. Those are my
PewDiePie
dad's.
has 100 million subscribers.
It honestly looked like he has a diaper on his face.
It really
honestly.
Red,
Did you take that from one of your
PewDiePie has
children?
PewDiePie has 100 million subs or something like that.
100
Not
million.
a million, 100 million.
Really?
He's
Yep.
got some mad number of subs for.
Oh yeah, he's like the top YouTuber.
Yeah, he is. He's like the number one,
And
and
he's friends with Unirock?
No,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What the heck?
no, he's not friends.
I mean, he drops a video, it gets 5 million views like right away.
What's his content? Because
He does like Minecraft stuff and makes jokes, and he's a funny guy. And he was
actually called out by the the Washington Post, I want to say, or was it the New York Post? I forget which, but one of those left-leaning newspapers came out against him because he said something, and he lost a deal with Disney because of it. So he's that big of a person.
They were trying to cancel him.
Well, yeah, he said the N-word once, and he said some controversial stuff about Israel, from what I understand. But
I mean, if you've ever sang the lyrics to about 60% of rap songs, you said the N-word.
look at that chat in Uni's thing. It's the last one's has mom 01. You have to walk to get Red Bull, and she's making a joke like on us, picking on him for having to walk, but he literally has to walk to get Red Bull. Why? I mean, he does. That's provable. Okay. Let's listen.
PewDiePie took a bunch of 90 Day Fiance, you know what I'm saying? And well, that's sea lion for you.
He just learned that word yesterday.
Took a bunch of 90 Day Fiance and he actually had clips of Ed, and he was like almost watching the damn thing. And I want to do that. Yeah, during eviction nights on Thursdays, right?
Air.
Did we mention Velcro shoes?
Someone, I don't know. I remember.
I want to say we did.
We mentioned flip flops. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I have to wear this. I wear it. I don't throw a fit like that lady does. Anyway, I'll go.
Mother of
He
Dragon,
actually had
send me
clips
a
of
DM.
Ed, and he was like almost watching the damn thing. And I want to do that. Yeah, during eviction nights on Thursdays, right? So, you know, I think it's a good idea. Yeah.
I want Mother of Dragons to send me a DM with that says Mother of Dragons, so I know to. I want to send.
Joe, are you trying to point out that person who joined, Iorio?
Wait, what? The Oreo? Where?
Well, no, I saw him scanning the chat person's name that came in. I thought he was trying to sell us something.
Like
Joey
Nicholas
Bacon Donuts.
Oreo.
No, I don't think it was him.
Oh, he hates.
Never
Cody.
mind. Don't listen to me.
He hates Cody. Right? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of what you call it?
Joey, someone's
Augie's.
gonna be.
He's in Augie's gang, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's one of Augie's.
Someone's gonna be knocking on the door in a second, probably. Joey, bag of donuts. Oh, what happened? Oh, you got blocked. That's what happens to me every time I try to watch his shit. From my
What, for real?
Yeah.
So he knew we were watching, huh?
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
that little sucker.
You'll get 30 seconds, and then it'll do it again.
Oh,
Watch.
much better, man.
You have to keep going in.
Because he blocked you. Point
Yeah.
blank.
About every 30
No,
seconds.
my thing crashes. It crashes.
Oh, mine does that when I try to watch.
Well,
him.
I got blocked. I got blocked yesterday because I got all the notifications yesterday and for the last month. Like he didn't block the puny cock account. Like the puny cock account since I made it like 2 months ago has been watching every one of his periscopes until yesterday. And then today, between yesterday and today, I haven't gotten a single periscope notification. And I go back to look today and I'm blocked. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
Well, it'll still
Like,
let me watch them from my little red account, but only for like 20 or 30 seconds, and they'll go.
It won't even show up for me. Like there's nothing for me in Unirock. Zero broadcasts.
I gotta wait like
There's one
12
of
minutes on
Katie's-
this food anyway, so I figure I'll just talk to you guys for a minute while I'm waiting. But no, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Mother of
That's the
Dragons.
first.
Oh, I'm
that's the
supposed to
first.
talk.
She's here. Welcome,
Woo!
welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Mother of
Boo.
Dragons.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
How's it
Do we
going?
just call you? Do we just call you Khaleesi then? Because that's.
I know. That's what I thought the name was from Game of Thrones. I want to call you Mother Dragger, Breaker of Chains.
You
Yeah.
didn't
I don't
see
know all
her
her titles.
didn't
She has
see
a
her-
lot.
You didn't see her Twitter the other day. I found
I
out
don't
why.
watch that show. I
Oh,
don't
dear
know.
Lord. That's
You
Mother
gotta
Dragons
watch Game of
has-
Thrones. It's so good.
Did you guys see that Mother of Dragons had one of her bearded dragons?
I
And
saw it.
a foot massager, I think, and that was
I
his
saw
little
him.
stuff. And
Yeah,
that's why
yes,
she's called
please.
Mother of Dragons.
Oh, the book's way better than.
I
mean,
agree,
HBO
but he's
did a-
taking
did a good
forever to
thing.
get the
Yes,
next one out.
I also agree, but I mean, HBO did a good thing. But I mean, come on, like after the Red Wedding, like she comes
Season
back from all,
8
like,
was a disappointment. Period.
yeah, that's what I'm
Is this
saying.
on
Like, you know what I mean?
Netflix?
Like, it's just. Ugh.
If anyone doesn't want to be spoiled, plug your ears right now. I can't believe they made Bran fucking king. What the hell?
Can I
Right.
watch this on
Yeah,
Netflix?
I feel
or
better.
what?
I have not even watched the last season of Game of Thrones.
Oh, you behind?
I am so behind.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way,
Watch the
I have
finale.
not watched 1 minute of Game of Thrones.
I've never
not a
watched it
single.
either.
Poor child, you
Joey.
sweet. You sweet summer child.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Joey, where
It's such
are
a
you,
good
Joey?
show.
Are you a History Vikings? Are you on the Viking train instead of the Game
I
of
never
Thrones
watched
train?
that either. I didn't watch that either, to tell you the truth.
Because that's a lot
Joey.
like it. How about
I'm
Witcher?
like one of these
Witcher on
boring
Netflix.
guys who watches like YouTube history videos and like.
Are you a
stuff
documentary guy?
Yeah, kind of stuff like that.
Oh, that's hot. No, I'm just kidding. Intellectual.
She said, just kidding.
No,
Yeah,
no, for real though. Intelligence is a sexy thing. Just saying.
I watch stuff about
It
like
is.
Elon Musk Starship. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool stuff.
It's called sapiosexual. Oh.
Is that what that means? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's when you like
sapiosexual.
people. It's like when you like people who have brains.
Yeah.
Oh, for
It's when you're
sure. My God.
Turned on by intelligence. You're attracted to intelligence over, anything else. Looks, money, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you're about a big brain first. Big
That's
brains
right.
turn you on.
Turn me on in the head, the body follows. Hey.
That's my only hope.
Oh, stop, Joey.
Hey, who's opening cold snacks? I need one.
As my profile
Wasn't
picture
me
is me
that
picking my
time.
nose as a child. Let me tell you how pretty I am.
I heard somebody opening up a cold snack. I need a cold snack.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounded
beer.
really good.
Oh,
Well,
I
we
thought it was a
don't know.
beer. I was like, I need a beer.
No.
We know
Who's
that.
drinking a soda?
I have soda. I don't drink beer or really any alcohol.
Oh man, you're missing out. I'm
Well, to
kidding.
listen
I live in
to-
Wisconsin. That's all we do.
Have
I
you
have,
ever listened to Unirock? Then you have to drink beer.
On
That's
both sides
because
of my
it's-
family, I have alcoholics.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
So
makes
I
sense.
stay very
Then.
far away from alcohol.
That's a good thing for sure.
Good reason. That's a good reason.
That's all
Yeah,
there is to do in
that's
Wisconsin is drink beer, though.
That's
Ding, ding,
right.
ding, 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 ding.
That's
But
what we do in the winter. It's too cold to be outside. You got to go inside and drink the beer.
What is it,
Wisconsin.
No, in the
alcohol.
winter you drink
That
the
beer,
liquor, right?
cheese, and brats. Is that it?
Yeah. Beer and cheese and brats.
But those
Oh, yeah.
those corn-fed girls from out there are tall as a motherfucker.
Well, I'm 6'2", but
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. I don't know too many other 6'2" girls in my area. But when I went to college, I was actually a short center. I used to
Right?
play against girls 6'5", 6'6", and I was like, I feel a little short. This works for me.
I got family. Let's see. I got family in Milwaukee, Madison, Tomahawk.
Oh, Tomahawk's beautiful up by Managua.
Managua, yeah.
I can't
So I got-
sell them in Indian
And
words.
my dad was born in Rhinelander, so
Oh yeah, Rhinelander. That's up in the Northwoods or the Northwoods, as they say. I'm
North.
down by Green Bay. I won't say
well,
exactly where. Give me the
right,
general
you know.
vicinity.
I'm from like Jersey, so there's like all sorts of like Indian names, like
I can't say the Indian names worth a fuck. Like down here, and
Massapequa.
there's like Croatoan or Croatan or Croa something. You know what I mean? Down at the coast, there's all kinds of Indian names in North Carolina, and I can't say half of them.
you should see Florida, Tallahassee, Okeechobee,
Yeah,
Econlacatchee, Econlacatchee.
Okie.
How do you say the other
How do you
What's the
say
name
all
of
that
that?
shit? How do you
How
say
do
it?
you
Like
say
it
the
makes
The
no sense.
Chattahoochee River.
What's the one
No, I
in
don't know if that's
Florida?
Indian.
No, I don't think it is.
Chattahoochee.
What's the other one?
Down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never know
That
what the
one.
water meant
Stop.
to me.
You know the song, see?
Stop. What's the other one in
God.
Florida called Ochi?
I'm trying to think of the best Indian name we have in Wisconsin because we got a lot of weird ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of Indian names over here that I can't
What's
pronounce.
the other
to
one
save
in
my
Florida
life.
that's like OCEEO?
Ocala?
Okeechobee.
Oh,
Okeechobee.
Ocala.
But
No,
Ocala.
it's Okeechobee
Okie-
Chibi or something.
Okeechobee.
it's actually Okeechobee.
Yeah, right? How are you supposed to
Is
say
it?
that shit? Like
That's
it's
how you say it. That's how you say it.
Talking about
Okay.
Okeechobee.
It's
The
that
big
big lake in the bottom
lake
of
is
Florida.
Okeechobee?
That's what
Didn't
it
I
is.
just say that today on I watched one of Beast Boys videos and he was talking about Micah Stauffer and everyone gives him a hard time because he says her name wrong and he said Micah like a hoe, Micah Johnny. He said he did. I actually repeated it in his stream, like I typed it. He said Micah like a something. It was funny.
I can't even begin to like. There's a Mississauga or something here, and there's like all kinds of weird Oak.
Ocracoke's at the beach. What are you talking about?
Oconomowoc.
Ocracoke,
Yeah, even,
Croatan,
like,
all that stuff's fucking Indian.
Yeah, even the Jersey Shore
Menominee.
has it, Manasquan. That's like an Indian thing too. Manasquan.
Manasquan. That's where Doris Burke is from. My former college teammate.
Yeah, so basically,
Who is
I
now
just
that
murder.
announcer.
I murder all those names of places.
There's
Yeah, Mecca, Lecca, Ha, Mecca, Ha, Mecca, Honey, Ho.
What is that from?
Kissimmee comes to mind.
Yeah, Kissimmee St. Cloud or something.
Pahokee is a city on the edge of the Okeechobee.
Yeah, and if you were born and raised in Florida, you're a Florida cracker.
Well, that's
right.
That's the Seminoles down there. Where I'm from, it's
those
Iroquois.
Oh, yeah.
Highly
but the white people who were born and raised in that state, they're in the center part. The part you drive through real fast. Those are crackers. That's what they call themselves. Florida crackers.
The white people who were born there, they're called Florida man and Florida woman.
Right. I think we had Blackfoot Indians that were around here. We had Blackfoot and we had something.
Okeelanta.
We have the Winnebago here. How you like that one?
It's
name of an Indian tribe.
Mother of
Dragons. Yeah, the Ho Chunk. The Ho Chunk and the Menominee.
Mother of Dragons.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm sending you a message right now. Check it.
I can't fuck with all that.
Oneida.
I'm so glad that Mother of Dragons felt cool, comfortable enough to come on.
As we just ramble on all at the same time.
Yeah, well, that's what I was messaging her. Actually, I can do it live. If she would like to speak, we can all shut the hell up.
Oh, we'll shut up. I'm muting now.
But
the floor is yours.
Remember about that other subject. Let's make that a specific video that you can.
Indian names?
Yeah,
no,
I gotta leave it.
No, we can do that.
We can do one like that too. That'd be fun.
She can say whatever she wants here.
Okay, but I was just
so what happened was I went to Uni's chat under another name because I have another YouTube account and found just about every single person in there bashing me because I called him a liar for saying that not only Joey doxed Menace, but that Steve somehow controls all of us. We are all Steve's puppets. And because of that, Steve made Joey dox Menace.
Yeah, right.
So
which makes no sense.
It does not. And so I went and sat in his chat for the next few days after that.
Bless your heart.
And then I have a screenshot of Menace stating that he stated his own location. Nobody doxed him. He doxed himself.
Yep.
So basically the tweet that I put up was stating that we don't want to have any part of their drama. This community and the debunking community all would rather uplift each other and encourage each other. So this tweet got shared like everywhere. And then Menace made a video. And then because of that video.
A horrible video.
Every video.
Uni spent, I don't know, like almost an hour like bashing me on Periscope. Like I wasn't going to listen. Again, I have 2 Periscope accounts. It's not that hard to do. And so, yeah, I was upset, to say the least. Because nobody really...
You had a right to be.
Nobody really bashes me. Like, I am one of the... I try to be one of the nicest people ever.
You are one of the nicest people ever.
Yeah.
And
I gotta run and talk to my dispatcher. I'll be right back.
Okay. And not only did it get to this community, it got to the debunking community. Which was, I mean, there's like a bunch of them. If anybody knows who Team Skeptic and Fight the Flat Earth are,
huge.
I am in their chats all the time.
I've never heard of those two fools.
Are you? Yeah. Okay.
Like I'm in, and Sean Hufford and JC, Strickling is her YouTube name. The first time I ever got bashed in Uni's chat was Strickling and Sean needed help to move, so they had a GoFundMe. And I had bought something on Wish or AliExpress or whatever, and I'd gotten a refund for it. It was like $50. And I donated to them the entire amount. And somebody came into Uni's chat and was like, how can you sit there and call yourself Unifam when you just donated to the fucking thief Sean Hufford?
What?
And I was
See,
like,
that's not right.
For one, I can donate to whoever I want to. It's my money.
It's your money. That's exactly what it is. It's your money.
And you know, nobody made me donate to him.
As a recipient of a lot of the charity that took place in 2019 on my behalf, I can honestly say that these GoFundMes that have been run by Sean Hufford and Red's Rhetoric, or fundraisers, whatever you want to call them, however the money gets through, whether it be PayPal or GoFundMe or whatever, it's not important how the money got through. The point is I got the money, and I wouldn't be in this place if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, I saw that video. That is just, I saw Sean's video of giving that money to his mother, and I cried.
Yes, and then
That
when
is
Red's Rhetoric,
I haven't seen
when
that.
Red's Rhetoric showed up here to give me the money and help me get this place, anybody who thinks that they're not honest fundraisers is either stupid or just plain dishonest or some combination thereof.
And
David, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe so Reds knows that the fundraiser where they gave the money to Sean's mother was for his father's funeral. Was that?
It was for his father's funeral.
Yes.
And
how
it
could
was
that
before...
ever possibly be a fake fundraiser? I've seen a fake fundraiser about moving someone. That's not fake. If you tell what the real reason is, how is it a fake fundraiser?
They helped Marble Girl because she needed a mattress
and an air conditioner.
They made a big deal out of it, like, well, we can't help, you know. So I don't know what her situation was, if she was sleeping on the floor or she had a bad mattress, but she needed a mattress.
Why does it matter if they tell the truth about what it's for and people decide they want to donate for that cause? Why does it matter if it's, I want a new car, I want a mattress, I need a pair of eyeglasses?
One of them.
And the point is that it's not a choice between giving it to that person or Uni. They're not giving it to Uni. You know what I mean? They're giving it to the people they want to give it to.
I have no clue, Doublemint. I really don't know why Uni is so obsessed with all of the GoFundMes that have been done. I've been there for a lot of them, especially the ones that Reds and Sean have done. And Sean refunded somebody because that was all the money that they had. He's like, I don't want your money if it's going to put you in a financial strait. I will get it somehow. And that is the most honest thing I've ever heard anybody do.
Yeah, it's jealousy. 100%.
You know, and they're all good people.
And Sean is by far one of the most honest people I've ever met. He will give people a fair shake that have proven they don't deserve it, and he'll be fair to them. So I mean, he tries to be as unbiased as he can when he deals with people, and I just can't believe anybody would impugn him. And Strickling is the same deal.
I love her to death. She's an amazing person.
I would like to time out for a second because Unveiling the Mask is here. Awesome video today, lady, ma'am, for your first live stream and you had 130 some people there.
Oh, congratulations!
Bravo.
And I can't wait
That's
for
great.
I cannot wait for part 2. I'm sorry for the interruption. I just had to say that.
Okay, so go ahead, Mother of Dragons.
I mean, I feel bad because like some of the GoFundMe's, I really did not have the money to donate, even though that I really wanted to. I am a full-time college student. I get my money every 10 weeks from school. And to do this, I'm putting myself in about $80,000 debt. And it's just like Uni would put member chat on. And being a member of his community and not having the money to join his Patreon or whatever it is kind of hurt. It hurt my feelings because he's then saying, oh, well, I don't care about the ones that can't pay. Only the ones that can pay can talk to me. And I have never seen anybody ever do that. Team Skeptic, Fight the Flat Earth, Sean Hufford, Cy Strikeling, any of them. And like I said, I'm in their chats all the time. Like, especially if Cy Strikeling has a game chat up. I love it. And it's just that kind of hurts the community altogether that you say that you're trying to bring together.
Deep in a thought, I just sent you a message.
And then for people that I thought cared about me to sit there and bash me and call me names that I've never talked ill of in a day in my life, just for calling Unirock a liar because I had proof that he was a liar, and none of them even asked to see it.
I've watched Unirock's chat where, like, this is I can bring out an example of when he was saying that who Creepshow Art was talking about was really Cheshire, and there were people in his chat that saying, no, Creepshow liked a bunch of chats, I mean a bunch of tweets that had said that it was without a crystal ball, and they pointed this out, and he just ignored it like they didn't say it. This is, what, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Just completely ignored it, and it was like 2 or 3 people in his chat who were trying to tell him this was the case. He didn't want to hear it.
He didn't want to hear.
He doesn't want to hear
Bull
anything.
probably remembers when Sean had that problem with his roommate taking the rest of the money out of the account. When they had that really big GoFundMe for him. That was like, I think it was like $10,000.
Vaguely remember that, yeah.
That was the first one when he needed to pay the balance of the lease that he had. But the thing that he doesn't understand is if it's a joint account, it's not theft, no matter whether you didn't give that person permission to take it.
I tried to tell him that. Okay, so for people that do not know, Sean Hufford used to live in Indiana. And I live in Indianapolis. I bank in Indianapolis. I've lived here almost my whole life. And I was, trying to tell him how things work in this state about having a joint checking account. Anybody can take the money because it's both of their money. It's not theft. He cannot call the police. They won't do anything.
Yeah, it's not even limited to your state. It's any state. If you have a joint account, it's joint. It's implied that you both have access to it. Whether you should take the money or not, or where the money came from, doesn't matter, because when you established that joint account, you said that either one of us can withdraw money from this account.
I tried to tell him that, and I got turned down. got ignored. Dealing with Kyle with the service. I used to be a debt collector for 10 years. My dad owned a collection agency for 30, and he was a debt collector for 45 years. I know things about court. I've been to court. And when we serve somebody with a summons to come into court, if they do not change their address with the post office so that there is a forwarding address, it goes to the most current last known address, which then would be the apartment. Whether it's empty or not, the court case still goes on. The apartment complex would get a judgment against them.
Well, if they took the mail without the person there, yeah. They can see, that's the thing. It was signed for, okay? But it was signed for. I actually have it up here if you want me to share it, what Steve sent to the court. The new thing.
Oh, yeah, I have that. Yeah. Yeah, I read that.
Should I show it?
I actually have it up. I have the PDF if you want me to present that.
I was going to present the PDF.
Okay, go ahead. Let me stop presenting.
Okay, here we go. So can you all see this?
Yep.
Okay. So objection and motion to strike is basically what this is. Defendant is Kyle. Amended motion to brief is being procedurally improper. This is what Joey was talking about. In other words, you can't do that. The business court rules do not contemplate amended motions. Moreover, defendant's amended motion and brief report do not state any new grounds for the requested relief that would require an amendment. Rather, defendant's amended motion is more accurately described as a late brief in support of his original motion. As such, it should be disregarded. So they're basically saying throw it out. But here we get to the fun part. So none of the following is disputed. The summons and complaint were served by certified mail on August 30th, 2019. Kyle has an affidavit that says that, and so does his mom. That's the Susan Curtis we're talking about. And no, that's not doxing. This is public record. The certified mail receipt was signed by defendant's mother. The defendant had lived at the address of his mother through July 16th. Defendant does not deny that he actually received the summons and complaint, i.e. papers that I was served. Legal standard for service by certified mail is this ruling, and challenging that service is established in this precedent that they list here. The plaintiffs must file an affidavit of service stating that a copy of summons and complaint were sent by certified mail, return receipt requested, stating that a copy of the summons and complaint were actually received by the registry receipt, and a genuine copy of the receipt. And that is all there is to service. It raises the presumption that the person who received the mail and signed the receipt is an agent of the addressee authorized by appointment or law to be served or accept service of process. Presumption arises regardless of whether the defendant signs the return of service. The presumption arises upon proof of delivery regardless of the identity of the signer. In order to rebut this, the defendant must present evidence that service of process failed to accomplish its goal of providing defendant with notice of the suit, rather than simply questioning the identity, role, or authority of the person who signed for delivery of the summons. And this is just the beginning, folks.
Yeah,
it goes on and on. It goes on and on.
I don't know. Do you guys want to see, like, you saw that citation? I actually went and read that citation.
Which one? This one, the Granville Medical Center v. Tipton?
Yep. I actually have that up or I could send you the
no, you got it. You pull it. You
okay.
Pull it. You show it.
And I also
Blessed
sent.
Nana.
I
That's
sent.
so funny. Who is assuming who?
I sent the link to Deep in Thought. I don't know if he's tried to join, but he's got the link in his DMs.
Okay.
And I told him to mute because we need to mute while we're not talking because there's so many in here.
Yes.
Gosh,
Okay. Does somebody want to read this, or Dottie is usually our reader over here?
I can read if you'd like me to.
Fairly long, so I don't know where I should.
Okay, let me test my chops. Okay, appeal by defendants from order entered 28 March 2007 by Mark W. Can we skip that part? We don't need to hear all that.
Okay. Go to the actual page.
Freaking cold in here.
I gotta leave in like 20 minutes.
Todd, that's so unfortunate. You need to quit your job.
Do you ever have days off? Holy, that's crazy. I was gonna say the most up north pickish thing I could say.
He's worked 5 whole days in a row. Bless his heart.
You know how people go holy cow and all that stuff? In Wisconsin we say holy wah. Wow. That's a UP thing.
I gotta go to Raleigh.
Oh
Dave and
gosh,
Carrie.
I'll meet you in Raleigh.
And then I gotta go to. Well, that's the first trip.
That's like 20 minutes from me. You.
And then I gotta go back to RDU.
No fun.
And then I gotta go back to Lynchburg and the surrounding areas around. Yeah. I got Gladys.
I'll meet you in Raleigh and I'll ride with you.
Yeah, Gladys, Good, and Forest. Do you want to go to Forest, Gladys, and Good?
No,
they're all around Lynchburg.
I want to sleep.
And everything has to be there before the post office opens at 8 in the morning.
Your voice ain't that sexy to
me. You can keep me awake though, and we can talk shit and stream. That actually would be fucking
my
hilarious.
God, that would be fun to stream from your truck. Do you have?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We could do all on the road stream. Not at the moment, no. I'm not training anybody till the 10th, I think, or 17th, something like that.
Can we get a good Bluetooth from my iPhone to stream with my laptop?
Yeah, we can make something work.
That I've got the shiznit, y'all.
I've got unlimited data, and most of these fucking windy ass mountain roads in Virginia are fucking crazy.
Oh my God!
Well, if you stay on the interstates, you'll have data.
Yeah, I don't stay on the interstates. I fucking hit the back roads.
You've got to
I drive a truck
because I've got to work this out. What time will you be in Raleigh?
I pick up at 11. So I'll probably be in Raleigh at like midnight, give or take. 11:45, 12 o'clock.
I wish I had an Adderall. Just playing.
No shit, right? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, KJ, can you help a sister out?
Oh my gosh.
No idea how hard it is to fucking stay awake.
Is your truck big enough that I can fall asleep?
Yeah, I mean, if you had to, yeah. I mean, it's only a single cab though. It doesn't have a sleeper on it. It does not.
Need a sleeper. I could almost sleep standing up.
Let me Google where you're at on the route, or if you met me in Raleigh, then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're coming near me, but if Raleigh's as far east as you're coming, that's as close to me as you're gonna get.
Yeah, that is as far east, because then I'm running 86 up through to Danville to then up to Lynchburg through South Boston.
I can meet you in Raleigh. Would y'all come to join? Would y'all stay up late to join this stream if we?
Yeah, it would be fucking
from my big truck tonight.
It would literally be like, maybe we should set this up better, because I need to make sure we have Wi-Fi like through the actual town.
Right.
Well, my phone has Bluetooth, and I've used it at work on my internet.
Right, but do we have a hotspot? We need a hotspot.
No, my phone. That's what my phone has.
Oh, your phone has a hotspot?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Yeah, if we got a hotspot with unlimited data, then we can make it work.
If I had 500 more subs, I could live stream from my phone, y'all. Yeah, I've got a hotspot with unlimited for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm all Eastern
Where
Virginia.
you at, Jamie?
Like I went to Roanoke yesterday, Lynchburg today. Like I'm all Eastern Virginia for the start of the week, and then at the end of the week, I'll be Western Virginia and into Fayetteville and like southeastern North Carolina and northeastern North Carolina. That'll be the end of the week.
Yeah, I'll be working because jobs and stuff.
No, I know nothing about
it. Jamie says she thinks she's near me. I'm very close to Raleigh, the capital. I'm between Raleigh and the beach. The coast.
I'm between Raleigh and the mountains.
Yeah, he's on the other side of Raleigh. He's very near my son.
I'm close to Kyle. If anybody knows where Kyle is, I'm close to him.
Oh, really? So you're close to Greensboro? No.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Greensboro.
Same thing. Close.
I am in Greensboro.
My job has a office there, United Healthcare. It's a big hub for them.
My son's in Greensboro also, right down the road.
He's like 5-6 minutes away, is there something?
Yeah. But he's fixing to move back home so my grandbaby can be with me.
Yeah, the way the crow flies, he's only 5-10 minutes away.
Nobody lives near me. Woo-ha. There we go.
It's so crazy to me to see people in my chat and in my DMs saying, I live in North Carolina, because when you're really in chat stream, in like live chats and other YouTubers streams, you don't think anyone is near you. And then you start going live and there's 5 people, 4 of them have wrenches and they're all in the same state as you. And it's kind of weird. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, the blanket and the headphones that I have for you, Little Red, will be sent out on a Saturday.
You've got headphones?
Yep.
What?
They're kind of like mine. They're kind of like gaming headphones.
Have I sent you my address? I didn't yet, did I?
No. I needed
so
to
scared.
get that.
I'm so scared.
You'll have my address too.
Oh yeah.
Shit, so Red, I've sent your address out. What are you talking?
You asshole. Oh my god.
But yeah, I have
Todd's a doxer. Oh my god.
A pair of headphones that might be more comfortable for you to wear long term.
Thank you, ma'am, because these hurt my ears.
Because I got 2 pair and I don't use 2 of them.
I've got 2 phones at the moment. I'm fixing to have a 3rd phone.
Oh dear Lord.
Right?
Fixin'.
What's Amy about stop? Where are you at, Amy Lou? I thought she was in I thought Amy Lou was in a lower state than me.
No, but for real though, it's been real. I gotta run though. I'm supposed to be on the road at 10, so I got like 12 minutes to go start the truck. Get the fuck out of here.
We're not live streaming.
All right, stay safe, sweetheart.
We'll plan it better. Like we can. I just want to make sure that it's all in play. And I'm also like, give me like another week to get my body back into fighting shape, because I'm dragging ass right now. But after I'm at it like 2 weeks straight again, like, because I've been driving for like a fucking decade.
It takes me 3 weeks to get used to a new schedule, for real.
Well, I'm going to be switching back to day schedule on sometime this month. I don't know when. It pays more, so I'll be back on days. I think he said the 17th or the 19th.
Days paid less than nights, but I don't.
Well, there's more traffic and more bullshit to deal with, and there's more stops, and you get paid by the stop. So the more stops, the better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the traffic and bullshit is also like better for some reason. I don't know, they pay more to deal with traffic. At night, there's no traffic.
That
You
Raleigh
just fly.
RDU traffic sucks ass.
Yes, it does. Oh my God. Okay, but I gotta run. So it's been real. I'll listen to you guys. I'll
have a good night.
All right, love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, we're gonna do a live stream from this.
You see where I
what are we? Yes. What are we looking at?
This is the citation that his lawyer gave in that, saying that this is proof of the way that the service is proper under.
Oh, okay, so it's like a related case or something.
Yeah, it's a supporting. It's a supporting.
Oh,
case.
like okay,
Citation.
So
it's a precedent citation.
Okay, so defendants entered into a contract.
See right here.
The record.
Yeah, you can start there. Yeah.
The record is devoid of any evidence that defendants properly served their complaint upon places pursuant to blah, 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 blah. Plaintiffs filed a complaint against defendants alleging 1, breach of contract, and 2, unjust enrichment. Plaintiffs also asserted that they were, quote, entitled to an order of sale directing the sale of property subject to the lien pursuant of blah, blah, blah.
I love the blah blah blah.
I'm not reading all those numbers. I'm kind of high right now.
I'm up.
Reading takes effort.
I hear you.
Just saying.
Oh, her puppy ate the cord to her sleep number bed. I'd kill the puppy. Just kidding.
Do you want me to read the last paragraph or no?
Yeah. There's a bunch you got to read. Yeah. So
okay.
I don't know if
the
you
plaintiff
don't
served the summons and complaint upon defendants by U.S. States Express Mail. The envelope was addressed to the defendant's residence in Charlotte. The post office forwarded the summons and complaint to the defendant's address in Waxhaw, where it was delivered, received, and signed for blah, blah, blah. On blah, 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 plaintiffs filed a motion for entry of default based on defendant's failure to answer or otherwise respond to their complaint. Plaintiff sent a copy of the motion for entry of default to the defendant's address in Waxhaw. This sounds really familiar.
It does.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You see how Nate's citation that he came up with was completely different. It was like,
right.
It was some employee at at the guy's business. No, this is not. This is Steve's lawyer seems to have done a much better job, in my opinion, allegedly.
Okay, so on blah, 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 the plaintiffs filed a motion for default judgment and notice of hearing. Plaintiffs mailed a copy of the motion and notice to the defendant's address at blah, blah, blah. The trial court entered a default judgment against the defendants. The defendant's motion of relief of judgment stated, 2, that the defendants have never been served with a summons or complaint regarding the subject matter of any lawsuit in which default may have been entered. Additionally, defendants have never received any pleadings or notices by the plaintiffs which established that said pleadings have been filed with the court. That the defendants are entitled for any default judgment to be set aside as defendants have not been served with summons and complaint for any filed documents. The trial court held in blah, 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 blah. The trial court entered an order denying the defendant's motion for release of judgments. Defendant's appeal. So that sounds a lot like a court hearing I've heard
Dark
about.
Whisper, we're reading the new, damn, I just lost the word. The new court
Little
document.
Red, there is something KJ did. I saw a clip of it on Twitter where she went on one of her channels live. She put eyebrows on it. I don't know why. Well, at least it looked like it.
Really?
And then she rubbed her eyes, her hair, right by where that big old thing is.
Where's it?
And everyone's like, no, don't do that.
Is it on Periscope? Katie Joy?
No. Well, let me look. I think it's on her. I want to say her vlog, but let me double check.
We'll play that. I want to watch.
Okay. But this is kind of their evidence to show, hey, this has been ruled against before. This is our case, right?
Right. Well, this is his supporting
Dark Whisper. It's like
the motion
Kyle
to dismiss is not valid. What Kyle's saying is
right.
The service was proper. This is their supporting evidence to show that it was.
Yeah.
This is the court documents for Steve Well, this is a case that supports Steve's motion or whatever.
This is the citation that his lawyer put in the motion today.
Dottie, send Joey the link so he can share.
Sure.
All right, the defendant argued the trial court erred by denying their motion to set aside plaintiff's default judgment to blah, 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 as you said. I'll let you. You're better at reading this than I am. It's not too.
Where did we leave off? I wasn't paying attention.
No, she's looking. She's looking for a screenshot.
The standard review.
I'll do
the standard review. The court has stated in granting of a Rule 60 motion, I got it, is within the trial court's sound discretion and is reviewable only for abuse of discretion. Abuse of discretion is shown only when the challenge actions are manifestly unsupported by reason. If there's a competent evidence of record on both sides of the Rule 60B motion, it is the duty of the trial court to evaluate such evidence, and the trial court's findings supported by competent evidence are conclusive on appeal. Blah, 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 blah. Section 4.
Okay, now go grab that. Now go grab that link.
All right, I'll let someone else read. Here we go.
Yeah, Bull.
Bull, yeah, Bull is going to read it.
Number 4, motion for relief from judgment. Defendants argue the trial court erred by denying their motion to set aside plaintiff's default judgment because they presented sufficient evidence to rebut the presumption of proper service process. We disagree. Findings of fact. Rule 52A2 states, findings of fact and conclusions of law are necessary on decisions of any motion, only when requested by a party. The trial court processes discretion to decide whether to make a finding of fact if a party does not choose to compel a finding through the simple mechanism of so requesting. When the trial court is not required to find facts and make conclusions of law, it does not do so, it is presumed that the court, on proper evidence, found facts to support its judgment. After thorough review of the record, we find no indication either party requested the trial court to make findings of fact or conclusions of law. The court did not enter findings in its discretion. The issue on appeal now becomes whether the trial court could have made findings of fact sufficient to support its conclusion that the motion to set aside the entry of default should have been denied. Defendants argue the trial court erred by denying their motion to set aside plaintiff's default judgment pursuant to Rule 60B1 and 6. The defendants assert the trial court lacked authority to exercise personal jurisdiction over defendants because they did not receive proper service of process. We disagree. And then they go on to quote 4J1E, which is how we do things in North Carolina. By mailing a copy of summons and of the complaint by signature confirmations presided by the USPS, addressed to the party to be served and delivering to the addressee, nothing in this subdivision authorizes the use of electronic mail for service on the party to be served.
So that's basically just saying you can't do it by email. You have to do it.
Every state is different.
Right. And along with the delivery receipt provided by the USPS, by the person who receives raises the presumption of value of service. That doesn't say that person has to be the defendant. Nowhere in there.
No, he said nowhere in there. Up in there.
I sent the link to you, Lou Red. Or was I supposed to send it to Joey?
It's okay. I'll send it to him. It's white fine. I got
Just look for the kid picking her nose. There I am.
Sure, link video. Joey D, I'm sending it to your text. Is that cool? Or do
no, because I can't. That's my phone. I can't.
Okay. I'll copy link and I'll
service by designated service, designated delivery service. In the case of service delivery by designated service by affidavit.
It's in our group.
Yep,
Joey,
I was waiting.
Me, you, and Todd. Finally saw a doctor. That's the name of it. And
I think that's more interesting than this. Do you want to keep going with this?
No, we can stop.
She finally saw a doctor, and they told her exactly what this chat had been telling her for 4 days: is cellulitis and staph infection.
Staph, yep. That's you're saying I can't say that. I said, let's watch the video.
Yeah. Look, someone texted me and said, Sloan's been saying, no. Someone's been saying, let's listen. Was it Sloan or is it the mysterious guy? Has been saying, let's listen.
You need to trademark that.
So they're saying,
trademark it.
Well, I think he's older than I am. I'm only 7 days old here. But they're saying, somebody's saying, let's listen. Is it you? Nope. It's not me. Using a voice changer.
But before we just completely move on, can we just at least finish so we don't break up Mother of Dragons things? Because I guess we should have done that before we even started this legal stuff. Right. I'd like her to finish what she had to get off her chest, what she wanted to say about.
We're still going to do a pre-recorded thing with her, I hope.
Okay.
Yeah, we can still do that. It's just one last thing. So I was in his chat last night listening. And so I was in Uni's chat, I don't know, about 6 months off and on, because I left when the great moderator exodus happened.
Yeah.
on his channel, because I'm actually friends with a lot of those people, and they're the ones that like made me feel welcome and everything, because I've never really talked in live chats before.
Welcome.
And this is actually my first time being on Voice.
And
ever.
we love you here.
And so I can't tell you how many times we'd asked to get into his Discord. Because like everybody else, it's just, here's the link. You can come in our Discord, chat with everybody.
Don't you have to wait in a waiting room, though?
Yes, he has 2 Discords. One is called his vetting Discord, which is basically for the people that can't afford to pay and that don't do his research for him.
So it's like a probationary Discord.
Yeah.
Purgatory.
And then he has his other Discord.
His real Discord would be purgatory, Joey. What are you talking about?
And so he was talking
hell,
to somebody last night, and he said, "Oh, well, I don't want to open up my Discord because all the trolls will come in there and attack all of my viewers." And I was like, oh, I'm not letting that go. And I made a tweet about it. I was like, you are a fucking hypocrite. You sit there and say that you don't want people to attack your viewers, but then you go and attack a viewer.
If they have anything negative to say about Miss KJ.
And that's, I know a lot of them said that she is just a bitch.
About you?
Just in general. She's a bitch. She's a bitch.
In his Discord, I guess she's a moderator in his Discord.
Right.
And in his chats.
That's why they fight. And that's why his channel is burning to the ground. Because
just want to make
all of his mods are leaving.
Just want to make it clear that you're, for the audience, that when you say she, you're saying without a crystal ball.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, buddy.
She's a total bitch. His chat is, look, if you go into his live streams, his chat can't even get along with each other anymore. They're arguing with each other because he won't boot her.
It's either arguing or they're just playing Streamlabs. Like the little gambling games that Streamlabs have. I just watched that roll.
A pirate game. Ahoy, mateys!
I did just get a little DM earlier saying Keon deleted his Pinterest post.
Ooh, he got busted.
Now it says nothing posted, nothing spent.
Wow.
Yeah, he got rid of that shit with that quickness.
Well, can you address how you felt when Menace did
that
his
video,
the way he presented you and the light that he put you in?
The video,
by the way,
I didn't really care about it that much.
I would like to say, by the way, I would like to interject that no one watches Menace's videos unless they are subbed to Unirock. Period.
Yeah, I was subbed to Unirock, and I watched Menace's videos that he has with his dog, because he has absolutely gorgeous dogs.
They're enormous.
They are so big. They're horses.
Yeah, he's a dirty breeder, probably. Is what people are saying.
No, I don't know. They look pretty.
They're very healthy.
Yeah, I think he does shows and stuff, so I'm not going to put him down for that. I mean, I think
they're beautiful dogs.
Yeah.
That breed of dog is beautiful. That breed is beautiful.
And there's Keon.
Yeah, we're just gonna time
just lurking in the back.
Oh yeah,
listening away.
I was trying to get him to speak up, and it worked. Thanks, Keon.
Yeah, we don't need to.
You drew him right out of lurking.
That was the whole point. Sorry, Menace, that I had to use you to get your buddy to speak.
But Menace's video, I mean, to be honest with you, thought it was kind of cute. I mean, with all the little balloon art and everything else that he did.
It was so sweet at the beginning.
I mean, like, he didn't change what I said. Everybody can see what I said. And
yes, but he used the device by using that music over your thing. So it's a film technique where
I don't know.
they're setting a mood by your happy mood by playing this sort of thing to begin with, and then they changed. Go on, then elaborate.
I didn't really take it that seriously. It hurt more to see the people that I'd actually called friends bash me. I mean, because Menace, me and him have always,
butted
heads?
We've
always butted heads. But he like when he's talking to me on Twitter, couple of them have been out of line, but other than that, he's been kind of respectful about it and seeing my point of view. And
when you saw that video, did you feel that he was doing Uni's bidding in a sense, acting as his guard dog?
Oh, I've always thought that.
Okay.
Because so Menace used to actually, there was time where Menace was on Steve's side, and this was when I was in Uni's chat. So we butted heads a lot on Twitter about that. And
can you explain what do you mean that Steve's side in
he was on the debunker side? Like he was not on Uni's side at all. I don't know what changed it, but I guess
for the NSX or
somehow he had gotten blocked in Uni's chat. I mean, for a couple weeks.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. But when you said on Steve's side, in regard to the NSS, or
yes, regarding the NSS and like when Uni would bash him and things like that, he would actually take Steve's side.
Okay.
And I don't know, it was a couple weeks after he started doing this that Uni was desperate for people to tell Menace that he was no longer blocked in his chat and that he could come back in.
Wow. That's hilarious.
And then what did Menace suddenly switch?
Oh yeah, he went back to Uni. I don't know how long it was after he found out he was unblocked, but he went back to Uni.
So do you feel he did it just to be part of the community, or why do you feel that he changed to, this? It's it's a 180 what he did. Why do you think
you can't just flip flop like that degree?
I have no clue what made him go back or what made him get blocked. I can't speak on that because I was not personally there. I just know that Uni was desperate.
Do you think that Uni was afraid of Menace?
Oh yeah, I think he is.
Okay.
Because Menace, he
could be articulate.
He makes videos, and they're not bad videos. And in some of his videos, he does bring up good points.
Right.
And if he starts making videos on Uni's side, or on the debunkers on Steve's side,
right,
there are 20 or 30 times more people in that community than there is in Uni and KJ's community. I mean, Team Skeptic's about to hit 30,000. Fight the Flat Earth's about to hit 40,000. And Steve has 20,000.
And I got 500.
And how many out of KJ's, without a crystal ball, how many do you feel are actually active and participate?
I cannot voice anything on that because I stay away from her.
Okay.
No,
I do not like her. I have never liked her.
Her engagement is ridiculous. Pathetic.
She just seems like a manipulator.
So let's clear this. Let's elaborate on this though. So it wasn't anything that Steve spoke to you about that made you feel this way. This was an opinion you came about by either observation of her videos or her tweets. What is it that you saw that made you feel that you didn't care for
her tweets, and then the way that she would come in and try to boss everybody around, or like making jokes about, send him 20
before you go on, boss everybody around where? On Twitter?
In Uni's chat and on Twitter. She's just very manipulative with those people, and I think her own subscribers that are actually her subscribers, because I don't think she really has that many.
Is I'm fucking raking here?
Excuse me?
Is I'm fucking raking in my chat?
I wish she was.
Because I am fangirling if she is here right now.
She is amazing. Did you see her
shut up, Durock.
Today her comeback at KJ on Twitter?
No, but she is my fan. I'm a fangirl of her and Anon. And she's the one who shared Keon's Pinterest. I'm sorry. It was
Brit?
funny.
Who are you talking
I'm
about?
fucking raking. Someone just.
I'll send you the link to it. Because this is something that would be really interesting to go over.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to know about the Pinterest thing. I have no clue what's going on with that.
Keon said, "Please be nice." So let's please be nice to Keon, since he's always so nice to us.
So long we're not dealing with his subject right now. We're talking about Mother's Day.
No. I'm making a joke. He said, "Please be nice."
Yeah. I know. I'm just trying to tell him that if he wants to talk about Mother Dragons,
he can wait till she's done with her platform that she has right now that she deserves, and she's going to say whatever she has to say.
So you were saying that. So let's get back to it. You said that you saw her being bossy on Twitter and in Uni.
Oh yeah, in Uni's chat, like.
Right. So what can you give any examples of what you saw that you consider to be bossy? And
I really can't remember any because I don't. Okay. I tried to when she came into his chat. I really do. I stopped talking and basically go to my crocheting, or go to Minecraft or whatever, and just ignore everything in chat.
Right.
And I just stopped talking because I do not want to talk to her. It's just like manipulating with those pictures of her with that big mass on her head. I mean, who does that? I'm not going to get on camera like that.
She's crazy. She never would have done that before.
She would present other examples of victimhood for sympathy, is what you observed? Is that
yeah.
Okay.
She wants them sympathy donos. And Uni, oh my God. Oh well, it would help if you could donate. It's that time of the month again. And I'm like, how do you live?
He always mentions that it's the end of the month, but when does YouTube actually pay? Does anybody know when?
I think he said the 21st of the month.
So that's only 10 days before. If it's a 30-day, 31 month, it's only 10 days before the end. Why would? So he can't.
I could be wrong. I could be off a couple of days, but it's towards the end of the month.
And he would get his. He's on disability, so he would get his check sometime in the beginning of the month.
Yeah, my dad, he gets his the 3rd of the month.
That's what I do. I get mine on the 3rd of the month as well. So I don't get it on the 1st. I know some people get it on the 1st, but I get mine on the 3rd. So I think it has to do something with when you applied or something like that. But
yeah, I don't know. I just know he always gets his on the 3rd of the month.
So he's getting a check on the 3rd of the month, and then he's getting another one on the 21st, approximately the 21st. Yet he's always telling people that.
Yeah, he's always broke.
Yeah. Help me with my. I need some e-juice. I need some
Red Bull's not cheap.
That is true. Oh, that is true. I live with my boyfriend, and we have 8 animals. Okay, we have 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 bearded dragons, and 2 leopard geckos.
Okay.
And
were they about the same size as the dragon?
Only my boyfriend works.
No, I was asking how big are the geckos? Are they close to the same size as the dragons, or are they small?
No, leopard geckos, they're actually just in one tank. They only grow to be about 10 inches long.
Okay.
My male bearded dragon will grow to 2 to 3 times that size. They're big.
Big. He looked almost the size of the foot bath thing, so he looked fairly large.
Yeah, he was. He loves his little spa. They are spoiled. I mean, my college money, I just got money last month from college.
Right.
And I get about $2,500 every 10 weeks. And that goes to 2.5 months of pet food for everybody. and we had to get a new car. And other than that, my boyfriend pays our rent. He buys our food. He pays the internet. We don't have utilities. We live in a 3-room apartment. So it's just
no
rent.
separate electric bill or anything like that.
No, it's just rent. It's just rent and our internet.
Okay.
And sometimes we might run a little bit over. We got to ask my mom to borrow $20 or something because we smoke.
Another one.
We have a really, really bad monster Java addiction. Really bad. We have like 2 a day. That is my coffee in the morning. But
Super Mommy just made me laugh. I have to say.
But our rent's paid. Our internet's paid. It never gets shut off. Our cell phones he pays for our cell phones.
Time out. Sorry. I just got back in here and I saw that Durock said, I'm not sure why I'm getting timed out. I'm not doing anything right. If he's not being shitty, don't time him out. If he's being shitty, go for it. But if he's just here, don't time him out. And go ahead, Mother of Dragons.
I want to say something to Keon. Please be nice. I have never been rude to you. And I don't want to be rude to you. I am a very nice person. And I'm so easy to get along with.
Very nice.
So please be nice and respectful.
And I'm sorry if you're getting timed out just because you're here, but you have a reputation that precedes you. But we will try to give you a chance. Just be nice. Let her speak. And then when she's done speaking, we'll talk to you.
I don't get how he can make videos every night and get money off of them and still need more money.
Who?
Uni. I don't know. I don't understand how that could happen.
Well, I don't think he gets paid every night.
No. But he still gets money twice a month.
Right.
And I mean, if he's living paycheck to paycheck, like my dad, he was in the Army and got disabled.
I don't want to cut you off, but I want to kind of stay on a particular subject because instead of talking about 3 different
Sorry.
No, it's not. I'm doing like a little interview then. So you didn't feel comfortable without a crystal ball because we were saying, and it had nothing to do with Steve. It wasn't that Steve had talked to you and had pointed out things that he felt were objectionable that Without a Crystal Ball was doing. This was
actually, Steve and I have never privately talked. I talk in his chats. I'm frequently in his chats because I am taking psychology in college.
Yeah, I love psychology, to be honest. Yeah.
I love the topics that he has, and I tell him that. But that's about it. I might like one of his tweets every once in a while, but we have never talked in DMs. We've never talked anywhere else about anything.
So what did you feel about the way that Uni is always saying that anytime there's any kind of attack on him or Without a Crystal Ball or Kyle, that this is always at the behest of Steve, that no one has agency.
It's ridiculous.
It reminds me of grade school stuff.
We can all speak on that. That's some bullshit. I can speak on that because I get brought into that every damn time.
Oh yeah.
F you if you think that Steve McRae tells me what the fuck to post or say or do. He has never asked me to post. He's never even asked me as a friend to post or do or say anything. So y'all can all go suck a big old booby. I don't know.
As a matter of fact, Steve and Cheshire for the longest time had me blocked. They had actually just unblocked me. And I just because I was in Uni's chat.
Yeah. And I don't subscribe to her block list. Imagine that. Because there is no one telling me who I'm blocking. And I love Chesh, but I'm not going to subscribe to her block list because she's way bigger than I am. So she has she has people probably at her that I don't even know. So I'm not subscribing to someone else's block list. But I love her. It was just a suggestion.
Somebody was saying, "Oh well, you know, Dead Kennedy in Space subscribes to her blacklist," and I'm like,
"How do they know?"
Actually, no, because I'm on that blacklist, and Dead Kennedy in Space has never blocked me.
I mean, how do they know that? How do they have that information?
Some people have publicly said
they're pulling at straws, trying to pick the right one.
I can't remember who it was. Oh, Todd actually said it, that there's an application that he downloaded her block list, and then there's an application that you can use that will automatically just
I looked at her block. I downloaded and looked at her block list, but I didn't subscribe to that shit. I didn't.
Right.
Because
no, you need an application to be able to. It's like an app.
My thing has always been on Twitter, I'm not blocking anyone. And until April, when Leslie Bass sent her fucking trolls to me, excuse my language, I'm so sorry for y'all that don't cuss. Until Adria and TT and Leslie Bass came at me with their fake accounts, I never blocked a damn soul. But those women had me scared. Like, mainly Too Messy. That account scared me. Because she DM'd, like, she had my real life in her.
Wow.
She had my real name, my address, my phone number. And at the same time, she was talking to me from her real ass page, being supportive and nice to me.
I don't. It reminds me of grade school and high school stuff. Like a lot of their fights that they have ridiculous over there. I don't know about Leslie Bass. I don't know about Joe. I can't say anything about them because I don't know them. But I can tell you that a lot of it that's in Uni's chat, like,
what did he do this time?
It's just really stupid.
Him to wait until we're talking about him before he's still going to start asking questions.
Yeah, we'll talk about you in a minute. We'll talk all about you in a minute, Duroc.
So I'm telling him when we address it, then he can ask these questions. But otherwise, keep it on topic.
Yeah, we'll do the troll thing in a minute. And I'll be nice to him. We can.
Yeah,
I'll answer his questions.
He got like slick. He mixed two things.
He's trying to change the subject.
He's trying to talk about him. We need to address Keon. Keon is a gentle little flower that must be coddled and pruned and taken care of first. Like he can't wait for this Mother of Dragons time. This is not his time. We'll get to him. Can I ask, when Uni was saying like about me, that I was sent by Steve, and also said, because I noticed that Menace never corrected him on this point, that I posted pictures of his children.
Yeah,
that
at first I did.
And can I ask why?
Because it's something that somebody would do to dox somebody.
Okay.
And then I came over here, and then I talked to you because that's what I do.
We love you for that too, by the way.
And also because I knew you. And I mean, I posted pictures of my grandchildren, and nobody's ever done anything like that to me before. So I wanted to ask you about it. And then I talked to you about it, and then I apologized.
Yeah. I felt bad for you that you thought you needed to.
I apologized.
Yeah.
And I think it was the next day is when Menace went into Uni's chat and said that he shared his own location.
I saw that. He said, to be fair.
And
but he never corrected him about me sharing photographs.
Yeah, and Uni never corrected himself.
He will never ever correct himself. But he says he does.
But Menace never corrected him either. He corrected him about the address, but he left that narrative out there that I had posted photographs of his children because that was a very damning strike against me. So he wanted to keep that. He wasn't going to challenge that, even though he admitted, because I don't know how he couldn't admit it because it was right there. But he said it himself. I've got screenshots of it, but no one ever produced. I never noticed anybody produce any photographs with my account or even doctored, try to doctor it, that I posted photographs of his children.
Yeah, I've never seen evidence to that fact. And I mean, to be honest, if you posted pictures of his dogs, so what? I have pictures of my dogs on my Twitter. Anybody else can go get them and post them, but it's not going to tell anybody anything about my location.
And he's also he hasn't posted pictures of both of his dogs, but one of the dogs, the black and white one, he's posted a number of pictures of that dog. So
That's a
literally,
beautiful dog.
yeah, they are. I mean,
they're gorgeous. I'm sorry, I'm such an animal person.
There's that photograph with, I think it's his, either, I don't know if that's his wife, his girlfriend, mother of his children. I'm not sure what she is, but a picture with her. He's got her face blurred out in his Menace Variety page, but the dog on its hind legs is like a foot, 6 inches, a foot over her head. I mean, that's how tall. It's on its hind legs. It looks like it's close to 6 foot.
I think they're not greyhounds, Great Danes.
Great Danes, yes.
And I don't see a problem in that. It's just like if you or Lil Red or anybody in here went to my Twitter page and took the pictures I have of my dragons or my dogs or whatever, and then went and posted them somewhere else, you're not doxing me.
So the only reason I'm kind of talking about Menace a little bit is because he made that video about you. I don't want to get distracted about me because that's not what we're, this is about you, and what was done to you. But I only bring that up to show that he's not entirely honest about things. You know what I mean? He's somewhat honest. It's a little bit like Nate Brody, where Nate is honest to or credible to a point, but he still wants to appeal to Uni's and Without a Crystal Ball's audience.
Yeah.
So when you defended, did you defend me in the chat?
Yeah, I would tell him that you didn't dox anybody. You just showed pictures of dogs.
And what was the reaction of the other people in the chat?
No, nobody would listen. Nobody listened.
Were they hostile to you, or they just ignored you?
No, they just ignored me on that one. I mean,
you may have been shadow banned.
Probably. With
the
Kyle thing,
it took me a while to figure out that when I'm going into chats and speaking, and no one even says "Hey, Little Red" at all, that they're not seeing me, and it takes me asking my friends to go in and see if you can see my comments, and they don't.
You know how you could check yourself, right?
A sock account that I don't have.
No. All you have to do is highlight your own ID, your avatar. If you don't see the 3 little dots, that means you're banned. You're blocked.
Okay. I did not know that.
No,
that's how you can tell. You like just right now
from a computer though, because from your
Kennedy.
Hi, Dead Kennedy.
You could you could do it. You could see it right now. Put your mouse over by your your extra.
But I can't do that from because this screen is up. I can't.
By your okay. Well, I'm saying if you're in a chat, you ever want to check that, that's how you know whether you've been banned or not. Is you put your mouse over just any part of your comment actually, and it'll, if you don't see 3 dots on your own comment, then that means
that's cool to know.
That means that you've been blocked.
Who's having a bad day, moderate? Wait, he's having a bad day though. At Dick in his face.
He knows what's Mr. Probably like. I guess that Keon's
trying hard to get in, and I want to let him ask a question. He wants to ask so damn bad. I'm sure he's going to get immediately blocked.
So you were
saying
when they were saying why did you delete Deep in?
I haven't deleted anything.
Why was moderate streams was timed out? Why was that? Why
was he timed out?
Who did that? He didn't do nothing wrong.
That was an accident.
He's picking on Cleon a little
thought
bit.
he did it by accident.
Who did?
Deep in thought. He said he did it by accident.
Sorry.
Sorry, moderate.
And Moderate's so witty. I love reading his comments because he makes me laugh all the time. I'm like, I wanted to shout out before, but you were talking, Mother Dragons. I wanted to say, preach it, brother, because he was going off. Call him Freaky Freon. I was like, oh my God, you go, boy.
So did it help you that, having the support of the community afterwards? Did that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I had absolutely no clue how many people knew who I was, how many people remembered me, and not even just in here, in Team Skeptics chat, in both of his rooms, because I go to his gaming chat.
Girl, let me tell you.
I mean, it was one after another going at Mother of Dragons, we got your back, we got your back, we got your back. And I'm like, that made me cry.
Do you understand that until I didn't know, I didn't realize until Katie posted the fake ass Little Red shit about Little Red called her son the R word and called her the B word. I didn't realize how awesome my people were and how amazing. I've got amazing ass people. You are one of them. I've got amazing
Everybody
people.
in here is so amazing.
Everyone here is so amazing, whether they come from Uni's chat or Katie. I don't give a hell where they came from. They have my back. It's amazing. Like, I've got more support. This is why before I go live stream, I get nervous. I get scared because of just what KJ did to me last week. But what KJ did to me last week showed me that I have people that believe in me and know my heart and know that I'm not that shitty person that she is, and she wants people to see. And we all know that you are not too.
It's just, and the tweet that started all of this, for one, it is incredibly funny that I have never made a video. This is the first time I've ever been in live chat.
We're glad you're
here. And with one tweet, I triggered all of them.
You got under their skin. You're like Little Red.
Yeah. You're like,
well, you didn't show absolute loyalty to the cult leader.
And none of it's not true. I mean, everything I said in that tweet is true. All of this community, all of the debunker community, they're there to help. Everybody encourages people. Like, I'll be having a bad day in college and just I cannot get my head wrapped around a paper, and I have people that'll sit there and talk to me and help me through it, and just to have that support after everything that happened, not only in Uni's chat, on his Periscope, Menace's video and all of that, to have all of that support. Like, I felt so loved by everybody.
Yeah, this is an amazing chat room. Everyone here is amazing. I'm sure there's some trolls, but they know they're going to get booted if they come in trolling, and everyone here is amazing.
And I want to say one thing off topic for a minute, because Dead Kennedy in Space is in here. If any trolls that are in Uni's chat or in KJ's chat or in any other chat bring up Dead Kennedys in Space mental condition ever again, I will have your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bringing up somebody's mental illness is absolutely disgusting and abhorrent.
Dead Kennedy.
And this is not even me talking. Somebody that has a mental illness. This is a psychologist talking.
I just sent him a link to the chat.
Yeah, I did before myself.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I had to say that because I have defended him so many times.
F those people.
Because it's disgusting.
Well, really, and I mentioned him because he's ex-military, and
Hi, sweetheart.
a large number of ex-military suffer from depression. So does he say he has? Is he saying he has no support
Oh,
for
look
his?
at a cutie
You
pie on the screen. Oh, I might have another crush, y'all.
He's got his shield hat on.
Where's BJ comment nut at? I need to leave this boy alone.
Yeah.
He looks young.
Where's your YouTube husband? His ear should be ringing right now.
Yeah.
I
gotta find
This
him.
is her YouTube side piece. Then is that what that's called?
Ah.
Aw.
Oh,
Don't hurt his feelings.
He's a cutie pie.
He is.
You guys must be talking about someone else.
I love you to death.
Not me.
You've been there for me when I needed strength when my own mental illness. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, you're really welcome. I've tried to what I tried to do was just be open about the fact that I have a mental health issue and just kind of leave it at that and just say, sure, I have a mental health issue, but treat me normally. I'm just a normal person just like you.
Yep.
And
yeah,
the way it gets turned around on me is really gross.
I am. Oh, it makes my blood boil. And it's not even like as a psychologist, as a studying psychologist, it makes my blood boil.
It's one of the things that really, really tipped the scales where I actively disliked Uni was when he did that. And he didn't do it just once. He continually does it. He still does it to this day. And you could see that there's no compassion. You know what I mean? He does it like a sociopath does. Like, it's a vitriol for him to do this. It's not like, I kind of feel sorry for him, but he's playing it up. No, he likes like grinding it in, he I don't understand that.
In my opinion,
sorry, go ahead.
I think that he has a mental illness as well, and
I agree.
He doesn't have support because, I mean, his chat, yeah, they say they have support and everything, but I mean, not really.
I think he's at the bare minimum shoot, I forget the term for it when you lie so much that you don't know that you're lying anymore.
Oh, a
compulsive liar? Pathological liar, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he believes his own
that.
shit. He may really believe it.
Like,
I mean,
because I just tuned into the stream right before I joined, but if you guys talked about how he took like a screenshot from Steve's court case and said Steve is accusing Kyle of starting COVID.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God, no, I have not heard that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
That was the headline of his thing,
Oh my God.
Steve made some mention of how Kyle's kind of taking advantage of the pandemic and what it's done to court systems. And Uni turned that into, so he's saying Kyle invented COVID?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because what he's doing is by saying that because Kyle has kind of done a little bit, strung things out, then did a submission. The court,
yeah, and then the courts were backed up because of the pandemic.
Exactly, because what it is, the judge in the I think it was docket number 26 had said, if not for the order of the Supreme Court, the head of the Supreme Court in his state, Kyle doesn't have to respond, no obligation to respond because of the current crisis that's going on. And that's why Kyle hasn't responded. He's not required to right now because of what's going on, and he's taking full advantage of that situation.
How old are you?
And it got quiet.
The chat's asking how old you are, Dave Kennedy.
I let them know I'm 30.
He's 30. Yeah.
I remember when I was 30.
He's actually,
I
know.
He actually is too old to be my kid. Thanks very much.
And what do you do? Writing, right? You're a writer. What do you write fiction or?
Yeah, primarily fiction. I've got a couple plans in the works for some nonfiction things, but primarily fiction. Yeah.
Yay.
You got to send me some of your books. Absolutely love to read.
Do you write science fiction or do you write murder mystery kind of? What kind of fiction or do you?
Science fiction is my favorite.
Yeah.
So I've written quite a few of that, but I've done I did a survivalist thriller. I did a kind of a romantic drama. I'm a little bit all over the place.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
Did Keon
If anyone's
disappear?
interested, I'm not sure if this will work.
I don't know if
I
he
can-
disappeared or if he's timed out.
No, I don't think he's timed out, but I think he gave up.
Well, good.
Did you want to present something?
I was just gonna share a link in the chat to my Amazon author page, but I can't.
Oh, yes, you can, dear, because I will give you.
You need to wrench. Yeah, you need to wrench, I guess.
I'm going to find you in my chat.
Thank you.
Say something in my chat so I can give you a wrench. That's the only way I know. Oh, wait, there you are. There you go, boo.
It's funny.
You follow directions well. Say something.
When I first got my wrench in here, they were making a whole big deal about it over in Uni's chat, and somebody actually asked me about it. That
making a whole big deal about what?
That I had a wrench in here.
I don't understand why that's a big deal. I mean, honestly, they obsess over the craziest stuff.
You're trustworthy.
And I was like, I stayed in her chat, even though I couldn't really do much but report anybody. When she had fallen asleep, I sat there all night.
Oh, I love you.
I remember you stuck around with Manya and myself.
Yeah. Manya is such a sweetheart.
I love these people. I've got the best chat ever.
This place
is community is it's just awesome. It really is.
I mean, this is where anyone can come to talk about anything. You're not going to get booted if you're not in here C-lining or whatever. Don't be a Keon.
I can never pronounce it either.
And Keon can even come in here right now and ask a question if he's being a decent, honest person and asking a question. But he doesn't seem to know how to do that.
Well, I would like to say
that's not about Keon, a question about what we're actually talking about.
Exactly. Like, why is it going to be about you, boo?
I would like to say
heard
that
another
this being
beer
in
crack
this
open.
That is not a beer. That is a Coca-Cola.
It wasn't me, but I heard it.
I would like to say that being part of this group and this little channel and everything has really helped me, because with everything going on in the world, I was freaking stressed the hell out. And to me, this is also almost like a place to come to release and relax and just have fun. And it's actually improved my mental health a lot.
I get a lot of DMs saying I'm very lonely. I'm stuck. I've got one that's stuck in the Dominican Republic, and her husband's out of the country. She's had a terrible accident and had a brain like a head injury. And I mean, people appreciate this open dialogue. And I want everyone to feel comfortable here. Come here and talk. You ain't got to agree with everything I say to be here. You can come here and talk. Don't be a shit person.
Do you know who D Anonymous is? Who is this person here?
What'd they say? I don't
know. Someone's trying to join the meeting, and I don't know how they would have gotten the.
Is it deep? Is it deep in a thought?
It does.
It's probably them. It probably is.
It does look like that avatar.
I only sent this link to Deep in Thought. Let me see if
ask him to confirm that in the side chat that's him.
And I sent it to EBJJ, but he would never try to join from.
Yeah, but I know his.
She's like, my internet boyfriend.
My husband.
Okay, sorry, husband.
Husband, bitch, get it right.
I'm gonna close.
You guys want to hear something funny? I was doing a one-on-one with my boss today, and she actually lives in Roanoke, Virginia. So we're like a virtual team. And I was telling her about this show. And I was like, this has actually really helped me. And she goes, she's going to check you out, Little Red, and subscribe. Hey.
Look, I
got
wanted.
a subscriber.
I told my mom about it today. I said I'm doing it on YouTube, and she's like, "What's it about?" And I said, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I told my boss, you won't know what's going on.
My daughter joined Twitter so that she could follow me on Twitter. And I was like, well, you have to come into some of the chats that I come into sometime. And she was like, Mama, if anybody talks about you in a bad way, you already know what's going to happen.
Who is the Anonymous?
That's what I want to know.
Is he here?
Yeah, I say he's muted, but
Deep in Thought is replying. Shit, my bad. Yeah, I was trying to come in. Oh yeah, come in. It's good.
No, he's in.
He's here.
Yeah,
you're in. We were just worried.
You have to unmute yourself, though. Nobody can hear you right now.
Sorry. Who, me? Yeah, him.
I don't know. He needs to.
My dog is losing his mind.
Mine are actually being quiet at the moment.
Gosh, stop.
Thankfully.
My parrot went to sleep. Yay.
Okay, so this is Deep in the Thought.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, boo.
Hey, love your videos.
Oh, thank you so much.
Love the videos.
Thank you. New one coming out soon. I'm actually gonna.
I hope I'm in it.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you're gonna be. So I want to do the BX Beast Boy one first because that kind of happened first, that whole situation, and then your video is gonna be right after that.
Woohoo.
I'm gonna try to get it out this week because, all of that's definitely a shit show.
Yeah. So glad you came.
They're definitely well put together. I'm really impressed with them.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, me too. Thank you guys for having me on here.
Yeah, he messaged me and asked, could he come in? I'm like, of course.
I'm actually a female. My voice is really deep, but yeah, I'm like completely anonymous on everything. So but yeah, I'm a female.
I got a deep voice for a female too.
Me too.
That's
But
that
you've also
southern.
got like you got the Southern Belle drawl that kind of cements it. You do, Lil Red.
Oh, thanks. It kind of scared. It kind of makes me like I don't like my voice, but I get a lot of compliments. I don't know why.
You got that sweet voice. You just sound like the nicest person ever.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
Oh, you're so sweet. Bless your heart.
That's what it makes me think of is like Southern kindness. Like I used to work in a call center that exclusively served the Southeast United States, and
there it is.
my whole perception of Southern people changed the day that I had a call from this lady who was in a drive-through while she was on the phone with me, and she said, "I'm really sorry. Just give me 1 second. I need to deal with this at the drive-through." And she gets her food from the drive-through, and this person starts going, "Hey, that's a lot of food for one person, don't you think?" And she goes, "Oh, well, my mom's sick, and this is what she used to make for me when I was sick." And I was like, "You guys are so fucking friendly."
That's sweet. Okay. What are we gonna do next, y'all?
Okay, I didn't know.
Wait. I think Dottie sent.
Yeah, I asked you in the private message.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very private.
Well, if you want to go over that tweet first, it's not as long.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
You guys.
I'd asked
I sent it directly to you. There's a tweet that I'm fucking raking put out in response to KJ.
I have an offer for you. One, prove I'm allegedly part
that
of a
one.
group.
Yes. I'll put it up. Yeah, let me put it up.
Let's put it up on the screen so everyone can see it.
Just have to download it.
I definitely want to get to the video though.
No, I could just share
this. It's gonna be another 4-hour video, y'all. I can't help it. Sorry.
Judge
it's 3 hours.
The swelling time.
It's already 4 hours. Sorry.
Did you guys see on Twitter someone compared her when she had that Nick cap on to What's that dude's
What the
name?
hell was that beanie about anyway?
Oh, you're talking about what's his name?
Come on, help me. Black comedian.
I know what
Help.
you're talking about.
She
It's
really
the
Does that crack addict car character?
She really looked like
Come on, why can't I think of his name?
No. She really looked like the dude from Rocky Balboa. She looked like the dude.
Oh yeah, him too. But she looked like that crackhead black character that comedian plays, and I can't remember what the frickin' Dave Chappelle. There it is.
Oh, the crackhead.
God. Yes.
Yes.
Someone did a side by side with that picture where he's got like all the white around his mouth, like he's all fiending for crack, and that beside her with her big cap on. I'm like, oh my God.
I like that.
Thank you, everybody. It was I could see him. I could say what he says, but I couldn't get his name out my mouth.
I'm like that. I'm fucking raking is asking for proof. Provably,
right?
You can't prove shit, bitch. Sorry for the
right.
Okay, I want to read. I want to read this time.
Well, there's actually, I think, a backup to this. What KJ said about her being a new sock account.
Is this it?
Can we go back on this? Can you go back to the thread, or you just copy and pasted?
This is the thread. This is the thread
right here on the screen.
That's what she.
Yes, that's what she said.
The account was created and I blocked immediately. I never saw the videos until Unirock showed them to me. This group does this all the time. Creates a new sock and blocks me. It does this, creates a sock and is rude. Then you check and this. Shut up.
And
KJ.
she shows that I'm fucking Rakin's blocked, and I think Aina Mafioso's on there.
Right. So then I'm fucking Rakin says, without a crystal ball, I have. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just showing that. I'll show the blocked part then. Blocked.
Anon Mafioso and I'm fucking Rakin are my
the
idols.
Ashley, who she's so jealous of.
Yeah, those are my idols. On.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm fucking Rakin's account's been around since like 2013.
So is Anon's been around for 10 years too.
Right, they've been here forever.
Okay, so WACB, I have an offer for you. Number 1, prove I'm allegedly part of a group and have socks. Number 2, prove I allegedly doxed you. And 3, prove I allegedly contacted your neighbors. I will pay you via Super Chat, PayPal, or hand delivery if you can prove your claims. Continued. I love this motherfucker.
It says continued, but you can't, if you click on it, there's no other, I'm trying to say there's nothing else to it.
We love her. She's amazing. Now, let's do the video that, LOL. Now let's do the video that Dottie sent you.
While you're setting that up, Lil Red, I just want to apologize for the last time I was here and got Jason's panties all in a twist. Like, I knew he'd say something about it. I didn't expect him to just blow up about it.
Which time are you talking about?
When I left the stream shortly after saying his first and last name and city and state.
Oh God, my word! You doxed him. You doxed him. You doxer. You critical doxer.
I doxed him by clicking his PayPal link that he shares every 10 minutes.
How is that doxing? I don't think it's doxing. So I want to read a follow-up statement that I'm fucking Rakin made. I know we don't have it on the screen, but I think this was really good. She goes, "You cannot make accusations so freely without backing them up. If you want to make big girl claims, then you can show compelling proof like a big girl. It's free easy money if you prove it. If you can't, immediately cease the malicious accusations and pompous behavior. I'll wait." I thought that was great.
Before this video plays, can I just say, did she go through a really short door and forget to duck?
It looks like it, doesn't it? That's just called being dirty.
On her head.
She has a staph infection.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
an abscess.
I'm sorry, Katie.
No, we're not sorry. Well, she's not going to die, so she's okay.
Can you believe that it's not cancer or
it's not a brain tumor
or the Black Plague.
I also want to say that someone posted this video of her saying that oh yeah, there's pus coming out of it, and then in another video shortly after that, she was just like, there's no pus coming out of it. It's just like, which one is it?
She was laying on the floor and she said it's open, pus oozing out. were just coming out all over the place. And then when I think it was Shen's was in her chat saying, you better be careful because that's very contagious. She got all bent out of shape saying, there's nothing oozing out. I can touch my face. Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
you know how
exactly.
she gets.
That's not how asymptomatic issues work.
And Reds, what do you got?
But
what do you say, Reds?
She can't keep her story straight. One day she says it was oozing. She said it's never oozed.
Exactly.
Keep your lies straight.
And
Yeah,
Reds?
something as simple as that she can't even be honest about. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, she's a complete liar.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, and someone said it's where she dropped her makeup sponge on the floor where animals use her carpet as a puppy pad, and then she put a Q-tip in her mouth and used the saliva all over her eyes and eyelashes.
And may I also
I saw that.
May I add to that she bragged and boasted about putting hardwood floors down that were non-allergenic, and then when she has an allergy, she lays on a carpet, the only carpet left in her whole damn house. She lays on it to tell us that she's not allergic to anything.
Right next to the piss stains and
Oh my god.
Yeah, hopefully she actually cleaned that up.
Okay, my puppy, he is 3.5 months old, and he goes pee on pads right now because we're upstairs. And I have a carpet cleaner.
Oh well, I have a dog that weighs 100. He weighs 5 pounds more than me. He weighs 120 pounds. He weighs more than that now. Sorry, I weigh 120 pounds. He weighs more than me. I promise. He's an American Bulldog. He's 1.5 years old, and he still has accidents on the floor once in a while. And
yeah, I mean it's gonna happen.
I'm not gonna lay on the floor with it.
Yeah,
exactly. Emmy made a good point too, saying her house is also full of animal hair. When she streams, you can see it on all her black shirts she wears. That house is filled with dog and cat hair.
That was
I can't say anything.
in one of her videos. I can't say anything either because my dog sheds terrible, and I've got hardwoods, and every time I mop my floor or sweep,
yeah, you can make another animal out of all the hair you get.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't believe how much birds poop. And they got dander.
My dad has a blue and gold macaw.
They shit everywhere.
I have seen poopsicles.
Poopsicles.
Right? And then they throw their food everywhere. They're the messiest animals I've ever seen.
I can't.
I had 2 little birds one time. One looked like the sky, one looked like the ground. They were blue and green. They were, cockatiels?
Parakeets?
Cockatoos. They were tiny, but
parakeets probably.
They were so loud. The only way to shut them up was to cover their cage, and then they would immediately shut up. As soon as you threw a sheet over the cage and it was like nothing making them make noise, they'd be quiet.
Oh,
that doesn't work on my old bird anymore. God damn it.
Yeah, I gave mine.
He'll squawk under a sheet.
I gave mine to an old lady I worked with, and she loves them. She still has them.
Oh my goodness.
And she treats them like her children because she has great grandchildren that she don't probably see enough.
Deep, were you trying to say something?
Oh no, I wasn't.
Okay.
Sorry, feel free to jump in. We talk a lot.
We do.
Listen. Really quickly in terms of getting a word in. Some people are mentioning that I didn't realize Katie had carpet in her house with all the animals she has. This is coming from a former floor installer. Don't have carpet if you have a lot of animals.
Absolutely.
Carpet absorbs everything. I've pulled up carpets from 10 years ago and there's still wet piss under them.
Oh my God. I just bought the house that I live in 2015, and my dad, it's actually the house my dad built before I was born, and when he died I bought it from my brothers, and me and my boyfriend at the time came in while it was under the paperwork, while you're waiting before you can move in, and pour the carpet up. We had to take buckets of sand out of underneath the floor because the carpet, and my daddy was not a dirty person. My mom was not a dirty person. It was just like
it's just a carpet.
When you
It's
vacuum,
yeah,
when you vacuum,
that's just how carpets are.
you're
The vacuums
vacuuming-
beat it through the floor.
Yeah, it just pushes it through. So the floor, like, oh my God, I cannot tell you how many pounds of sand we took out of this house. That's why, and I don't even like hardwood floors, but that's why I don't have carpet anymore.
I wish I had hardwood floors. We have 2 of our floors have a tile on them that's not even glued down. We have a slumlord, and we have indoor outdoor carpet squares for carpeting in our living room / bedroom in the main room, because there's only 3 rooms. So there's the main room, then there's the bathroom, which is the size of a closet, and then we have our kitchen, and we have carpet in the living room. And oh God, I had to go out and buy a carpet cleaner because I can't stand it. My Chihuahua that she just passed away. She had tumors that were pressing against her bladder, and she also had diabetes. Peed everywhere.
Joey, can you share my picture I just sent?
Where'd you send it in?
To me and you and Todd's.
Okay.
So I had to get a carpet cleaner because I can't stand it.
My love. This is my love. This is my man. This is the only man I'll ever have for the rest of my life. And when he dies, I'll be single. I'll be alone.
I did not think that I was going to get another dog.
I will never get another one, ever.
After, because I had her, she was about 13, and I had her 11 and a half years out of her 13. And, oh my God, my kids were so upset.
I sent 2,
She was the best little dog. Like, if I was ever upset, like, she was my emotional support dog. If I was ever upset, she would come and sit on my lap and not leave until I was better.
Well, my dog likes to lay on my pocketbook. And anything that I own that is on my bed that smells like me or belongs to me, I'm like, get the hell off my pocketbook. What are you doing?
We have
as long as he doesn't chew them, you know.
But no, he's been
I thought that
chewing
was
up.
gonna be like.
He's been
I thought that was
chewing.
gonna be a metaphor for how much money he costs. Like, oh, he's in control of the pocketbook.
No, this dog had a broken leg because he jumped out of the truck going down the road.
Aww.
And
look
at the boo.
Oh, look at that face.
Oh, that's my cat.
Aww.
Show the next one. He's a
I like big dogs.
Aw. He weighs more than me. And them bitches over there in Leslie's chat calling me fat, and my dog weighs more than me. Fuck you.
And those dogs like to run too, don't they?
Looking at that old video from Uni, he can't call anybody fat. Okay,
He is super protective. Like
That dude like
wanna hear
can't
it.
keep his breath on a walk to the vape shop. Like he's not in shape.
No.
I'm not saying I am either, but I also don't make fun of people for their weight. So
He sounds like I do when I walk down the block. Okay, because I have horrible asthma.
my
And
dog's growling.
so I mean,
I was gonna ask if he was snoring.
No, he's
my
growling.
dog got to be out of breath. And he sounds like that. Sounds like I do.
Oh, okay. Stop.
Oh God, where is Ren?
Someone just woke him up.
He already ruined one of our puzzles.
Oh, look,
Aw,
Dax,
he's
you're
so
on TV.
cute.
Look on TV. He can't.
Oh, the puppy.
I know you were worried about your asthma and stuff when you
Oh,
first came on, and you can't hear anything. You sound fine.
I've been muting every time I need to cough because it's a lot. When I talk a lot, it aggravates it.
Right. But we haven't noticed anything whatsoever.
No, not at all. Not like the other day, like last week when my allergies were bothering me. I had people in my comments saying, "You've got to do something about your noise," because I was like grunting and like I couldn't help it. That's my allergies, and that's what happens. Sorry, y'all.
sent in chat. I was like, one of these days I'm gonna have to take a picture of every single medication that I take.
Oh, I take like 8 just for allergies.
I got like 15.
I take 8 or 12, but it's allergies combined with I've got a stomach ulcer combined with acid reflux stuff. So it's not just all allergies, but I mean I have ulcers.
Acid reflux is that it hurts so bad.
Yeah, it does.
I just want to play with the puppy. That's all I want to do.
Ain't he cute?
I miss having dogs. Aww.
Look, it looks like my dresser is smiling at y'all back there.
I know how you feel though. I miss having dogs too. I was walking to the store the other day.
He's
and,
laying on my purse right there.
Someone's dog slipped out of its leash and ran after me, and they were like running up to them and like apologizing and going, I'm so sorry, he just wants to say hi. And I'm like, let him, please let him.
Right. Oh, I love doggies.
We have
is he American Bulldog or is he Pit? What is he?
He's Johnson American Bulldog.
Okay.
Johnson American there's 2 different kinds of American Bulldogs. He is full-blooded American, but Johnson American.
I have a puppy, and then we have he is for what we're told, he's a Husky, Beagle, and Pit Bull. He is getting big. And then we have she's a terrier mix, but we don't really know what kind of puppy she was because she was a rescue. And she is 13, 12-ish, 13-ish.
Oh my God, y'all. I have to say something. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupting you, Anonymous. But someone has been posting on my comments on my YouTube videos named Valerie Nelson. If you're finding a scapegoat to blame for the screenshots, ... I said scapegoat, and today I finally messaged back and said scapegoat. KJ literally lies on people constantly and uses Unirock to lie on people, but okay. And she just said this is creepy because these are not my comments. What the fuck?
Sounds like somebody hacked their account.
Maybe. Either that or there's a second dupe account in there.
Yeah.
She made a couple of different comments in my comments section of my video, and I never responded until today. And today I did and said, what are you even on about? What are you talking about? So she says, this is not me. That's weird.
I just wanted to say, if it's okay with Reds, it looks like we have like a new member of our little circle of people to go online, with Mother of Dragons.
Oh, of course.
As long as I'm not in class, I have a.
Absolutely. I would like to play the thing that you were sent though, Joey.
I tried to a few times.
Sorry, we were looking at pretty doggy.
I am such an animal person. If anybody can tell by the zoo that I have in my house.
Yeah, that's my boo right there. That's my man. That's the only man I'll have.
Has anybody ever seen pictures of those little? They're like drink inner tubes for pools where you can just put your drink in it and it'll float on the water.
Yeah.
Those are their little bath toys. I have like 20 of them. The spa. Then they have a pool.
If I turn my shower on and leave the room, when I come back, this big ass dog is standing in my shower getting wet.
Oh my goodness.
And what American Bulldog does that? He loves a shower. So we're going to listen to KJ now. Let's listen. And look at her forehead.
The doctor. Do you see that knob on my head?
Okay.
So many
people. Joey Sam.
Echo.
Oopsie.
Looks like she got attacked by an entire hive of bees.
Hey guys, I finally went to the doctor.
Finally.
Do you see that knob on my head?
Sure do.
So many.
You mean the one you told us about for 3 days straight? Okay.
Worried about me, obviously, because of this knob that's on my forehead, and there was some confusion because on Saturday I called the doctor after I woke up and my whole face was swollen,
like it is
thinking
now.
that I had a sinus infection, and the doctor.
She's gross.
She went on a virtual visit. How much can a doctor tell on a virtual visit?
Yeah,
not
you
much.
know what? I work for a hospital and I have free virtual visits, and I only use them on holidays and days like weekends when I know what exactly I need prescribed. And I tell them what I need prescribed and they prescribe it. She went to them and
Like if
said,
you have
look at my face and tell me what is wrong. And they said, oh my
Right.
God.
And it's like if let's say you get like a bladder infection. All women know when you're getting a bladder infection. That's an easy one, right? You say, hey,
I've
prescribe
never
me
had
this.
one of those. I don't know.
You're so lucky.
I know,
Oh my
right?
God, I'm so jealous. But anyways, they're the worst things ever.
I just want to say, Deep, you gotta, don't worry about, I don't know if you're used to streaming
Feel
with
free
other
to jump
people.
in.
Yeah, get in there.
Yeah, you just jump in, girl.
Just
Jump
talk over us and we stop eventually, I promise.
No, I mean, like, I don't know.
I can't
I
even.
get what
I
you're
can't
saying.
even. I can't even take control of my own stream sometimes. You just got to do it, friend.
What'd you
No,
say, Deep?
but yeah, I agree with Dottie because it's like, you know, if you want to do a virtual doctor for something that's like, you know, not saying a bladder infection isn't serious, but like something that you kind of like know what it probably is, then like, yeah, stick to a virtual doctor if you want, you know, considering the pandemic and everything going on. But like for something that she has going on right now, which
With
I
that
mean looks
face.
pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, like it looks serious. She's saying that there's discharge coming out of it. Like, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna go to Ulta or get lip injections, whatever she did, it's like, why wouldn't you go to a doctor face to face to get that checked out? I mean, if you're gonna go around anyway and do whatever you want, you might as well do something like that could help you. I don't know.
Right.
Just Jamie brought up a good point. How does she know what antibiotic to prescribe? Because you use different antibiotics for different kind of infections.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes they need to take a culture.
Amoxicillin, which is what she was first on, per her own stream, she said she was on amoxicillin. That does not treat staph at all. MRSA is by name penicillin resistant infection. Period. So what she has was not treated by amoxicillin. So now she's finally taken our advice.
That if she has MRSA, she needs to go to a hospital. My son.
I mean, she can go to a doctor and get. All she needs is the non-penicillin.
Yeah.
Well, she did go to a doctor today. She went to an in-person doctor. Hopefully they took a sample and sent it away to make sure it's not MRSA.
That's why I held off on my stream tonight, because I thought that BX Beast Boy was going to talk about how she called out her fans for caring about her health. But then he just streamed what I saw was that same lady that was talking about her last time. And I love him, but no.
BJ, was that a Freudian slip there, Red? Or
yeah, I was talking about my
For
husband.
real? Who's on what? Whose mind?
See?
Have you everyone noticed that she put her eyebrows on?
No.
Why?
I was looking for BJ.
Look at her eyebrows.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that.
She did her eyebrows. Why? She has no other makeup on, I think. Maybe she put on foundation, maybe.
Yeah, that's a really bad idea.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So why would you do that? Why would you put on any makeup, especially that close to where that
Don't put
cyst or whatever it
makeup
is?
on over that infection.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really not necessary right now. I mean, honestly, like I never like to criticize people for their looks or anything, but like, and you know, if maybe wearing makeup makes her feel like happy, she likes to do it, it's fun, whatever. But like, to be honest, I think she looks better without makeup, and it's like it's really not necessary, especially during this time, to wear makeup and potentially, make whatever's going on get worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was gonna say when my son was 4, he's 17 now. He touched a space heater, and it was one of those old ones where it did not regulate its heat, so he got a burn on the end of his finger. And I didn't think anything of it, Mom, I have 2 kids. I know how to deal with a burn. And I ended up having to take him to the hospital because his ring finger got the size of my thumb. A 4-year-old.
I've got to read this. This is some more of her tweets that got sent to me. She said, "Okay, Matt, literally go away. Stalking isn't becoming of you. Katie is a liar who is my all-time favorite hero on Twitter history. I love her, and I've been accused of being her, but I'm not that awesome. I promise you all. I love Katie is a liar. Please tell KJ that MRSA is not rare. She is spreading misinformation again. Hopefully the doctor today took a specimen to send to the lab for confirmation that it is not MRSA. If not, this one hell of an incompetent doctor." And Black Lives Matter, who I have blocked, said that's the Matt Bear account, ? That's one by far the worst. I reported a lot of the tweets because they were so disgusting. The harassment is way too far, and the things he says are just vile. KJ said it's just Matt, from what Adria Lani says. Is that the same Adria as the bitch Adria that is?
Yes.
Oh, and then all of a sudden, Adria, Bassmaster, you nasty C word. If I said the C word. Don't
see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's Matt Bear. I have my suspicions on who I think it is. Fuck you, Adria, you nasty C word. They've come after me as well, as you deserve, you nasty C word. They come after me as well, but I don't know for 100% for who it is. I think it's between 3 different people. Well, I promise you it ain't me, but you deserve everything you get, you nasty, nasty, nasty hick, you hillbilly.
So a lot of people have said in the chat they think it's from the last time she got Botox. What do you think?
And then KJ says Matt, Lauren, and Robin. So she's trying to dox me again. Fuck you, KJ. I think
she was going to keep you out of her mouth, remember?
Then Adria says, I think likely red, but again, I don't have any proof of it. Fuck you, Adria. Come at me. Please come on my live stream. Please, please, please. You nasty fucking redneck.
Oh, you're feisty tonight.
Oh, I'm pissed.
You mean they don't have proof? That's rare for...
Oh, it's so rare for these nasty
and
bitches.
Unirock not to have proof.
Oh, they're so mad. Oh, they so mad. They so mad.
And it's just like, why would you post this publicly on Twitter also? It's like, oh yeah, I don't like 100% know that this is the person that it is, but I'm just going to post it anyway. Like, it's
because she's impulsive and she has no control.
Oh, and her tweets are protected, so I can't go and comment. So I hope my people in my chat will go find that motherfucker.
Come here.
Nasty ass.
Don't bark at me.
I'm not gonna bark at you.
Do you think it's from Botox though? Like, remember she said she got a month ago? I read somewhere people were posting you can get a reaction up to a month after. What do you guys think?
She swears it's not. It's been so many weeks.
She said she had Botox on July 15th. She never told anybody about that when she was doing it, though.
That's what I read about it. But
she did, but she didn't say it was Botox. She said it was
lip. Yeah, she said she got lip injections, so that's why when she said
so
the
she
Botox
got both.
Thing, yeah, see, she never said that initially, and it's like it's fine if that's what she wanted to do, but I mean, she never mentioned that at first, so I don't know.
I thought she got lip injections closer to the end of July. Maybe I'm not remembering right.
Yeah,
see, I'm confused. I don't know shit about this kind of thing. What's the difference between Botox and lip injections?
Lip injections are lip injections to plump your lips. Botox is botulism injected into your face to paralyze muscles to make you not be able to move part of your face.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you get Botox in your
eliminate
lips.
wrinkles. since because those muscles are like paralyzed when you smile or squint,
Right.
or whatever,
Don't get on my
you
yarn.
won't have those wrinkles show up.
Oh, hello, hello.
Yeah, so you definitely can't get that in your lips then.
Oh, dear Lord.
He said, "Oh dear Lord."
Sorry, I have a puppy on my lap.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? Did you see this video? Serious Quasimodo vibes. That fucking reckon. I'm sending this to you, Joey.
She looks like she has a third eye.
Are we gonna
almost. You know,
watch
like
this
when they
video?
say you have a third eye on your head.
Can we just start watching what we've sent to Joey?
Yeah, okay.
Go for it. She's boring. We saw her lump. We're good.
I'm sending another.
Are we watching this one or another one?
I don't. Well, let's watch this one first, and we'll watch the one that I just sent you.
No.
What'd you just send?
Another one.
Because of the amount of pressure that I was under and how much like pain I was in.
The sound.
We got an echo.
That's Joey.
All the
Now
other
we have no
symptoms
sound.
of a
Oh, here
sinus
it comes.
infection, I ended up getting. She treated me for a sinus infection, but then the medication that I was getting didn't seem to really be doing anything, and I was
Because
like, "What
it
is
was
going on here? Like,
staff.
why is this?"
It was
wrong? Like, why
amoxicillin,
am
which
I not-
is for basic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you amoxicillin to like bring down the swelling in your gums before a dental operation.
Right.
Like,
getting relief. Why is this still inflamed? Like, why am I still in so much? Sorry, you guys. I don't know what happened. That just completely just like disconnected. My phone.
I know what happened.
Disconnected. Anyways,
Look at her rubber
professional
eye.
journalist.
Can we rewind a little bit where she rubs the hell out of her eye right by where? Oh, rub it harder. Get in that staph. Put in the eye. Oh my God! Stop rubbing your eyes. You have a staph infection on your face.
I mean, why is she even going on camera right now? She could really just do like voiceover videos if she needs to make
Money. Money.
Yep.
And let's listen.
Why am I still in so much? Sorry, you guys. I don't know what happened. That just completely just like disconnected. My phone just like completely disconnected. Anyways, I woke up today and I was
Touch
like,
the hair.
really like
Play with the hair some more.
No,
now rub your eye again. Lick your finger.
Let's not stop. Let's just play.
Yeah.
Chew on your
Well, we
finger.
don't gotta stop anyway.
We know she's chewing ours.
it did stop. But I woke up feeling like my whole body was heavy and like my whole body feels like I'm retaining a ton of water. Like I just feel like gross, and I haven't really even been eating that much. So I'm like, why do I feel like super heavy like this? And
why do I feel like super heavy?
Look,
you're rubbing all over it. What are you doing?
That's so bad.
Oh my God, that's
Just
like
rub that eye. Rub that eye.
$1,000,000 she doesn't wash her hands.
it's
No.
like
No,
it's like
probably
watching a
not.
kid who doesn't know better like scratch their ass and then rub their eye.
I love you.
Look at that. Where you froze it, someone take a screenshot. It's a good one.
Oh man.
That's probably going to be one of those people's their next avatar is like, it's gonna
Right? They get the crappiest pictures and run with it.
you need to be on a stronger antibiotic. And I was like, okay, I'll check with the doctor. And then a couple of my subscribers sent me messages saying like, this looks exactly like when I had this infection. You need to go see your doctor. You're not on the right medications. Like you could be this could get life-threatening.
Armchair
which
medical
obviously made me
experts.
freak out.
Everyone has been telling her that all along.
Thanks for that.
It could get
I
serious.
always get anxiety from everything though. So we went to the doctor this morning and she said that I have an abscess. So it's not cellulitis, it's an abscess.
No,
And
yesterday it was
is,
cellulitis.
My question is, why wouldn't you lance it?
Underneath there is a rock hard like amount of pus that just needs to get like
gross.
Lanced.
And she's touching her
and drained.
face. Like, she needs to put gloves on or something then if she really can't help herself. Touching
The organized,
she's so worried
the organized
about
chaos.
She's so worried about her family life.
Yeah, no,
exactly. Look at that. Another great screen grab right there.
You can pretty much pause this video at any moment and you've just got a fantastic
That's
face.
a great one, actually. She has, where's those 2 lines between her nose and her mouth? She doesn't have any.
At least, she's going to always have some of that, the hand sanitizer. So at least, you're using some alcohol on your hands if you're going to be touching your eye all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, can I also say something else?
You guys watching the live chat? People are losing their minds.
No, I'm not.
Yes. What were you gonna say?
I wish there was more than 53 people here, for fuck's sake.
Amy Lou says you're fucking up my Taco Tuesday.
That's what I was laughing at. And PETA says she needs Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, no.
Amy Lou is the taco queen.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that the organized chaos like brought up a good point. Like in a lot of her videos that Katie posts, she's like constantly rubbing her nose on her blankets.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes, and then she licked it the other day.
Yeah, and
Yes,
it's
she got
like
caught on
just get
film.
a tissue, get a paper towel, get anything. Why are you doing that? It's just disgusting.
You can't blame it on allergies all year round up north because we don't have seasons. Or like Florida, we have allergies from about May.
Look at her face that paused on the screen.
To about September, and then there's no more allergies.
Can we just look at the face that she paused on?
It's the best screen grab ever. Someone screen grab it. Screen grab it. Get it. Get it.
I got it. Let's pull. Hey, listen.
Yes.
Let's listen.
Out, but it can't get out because there's no head. And so it's become an infection, and that, yes. And so
I've never heard of them not lancing a boil like that.
Can't they just lance it? You know what I mean?
They won't.
Even if it's deep.
No, they won't lance it. I work in the emergency room.
That's what I wanted to ask.
If it is treatable without lancing, they will not lance it.
So it's not that bad, is what you're saying.
No, I didn't say that. Hers looks bad, but it's already oozing. So they generally, the ones that I've seen lanced, haven't been oozed yet, and they can't test them for MRSA once they bust. They have to test them for MRSA before they burst.
Why is that?
I'm not sure the reason, but once they burst, they can't test them for MRSA. They just have to treat them as MRSA. I don't know why. I'm not a doctor. But yeah, she went to a doctor today maybe and got the help that we all asked her to get. I'm thankful for that. I don't want her to die from a face infection. And let's listen. I don't even know what to say from this point.
She said that she can't actually drain it right now because
let's speed her up.
Because it's not, it would make it worse because it's not cystic acne. It's not a cyst. It's an abscess.
Maybe she can explain it better than I can. I don't know.
Now she just wiped her nose. I guarantee she's gonna wipe her eye in 5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so funny.
She's never heard of a tissue. I swear to God.
I'm gonna jump over the other side of this screen and get those cigarettes from you. I swear to God.
Shut up, Joy. Joy, you're fired.
So it's she said it could have started from a pimple or it could have just started from bacteria. She said every single person has staph on their skin, and
that's not true.
She can't drain it because it's hard as a rock right now. So what we have to do is I have to
that's not true either.
Presses on it with this weird rinse.
She just lied twice in 2 seconds. It's not.
I'm pretty sure I've seen plenty of rock solid stuff get pushed out by that. What someone mentioned earlier.
Yeah, she lied. It's not that they can't drain it. if they didn't drain it, they didn't see a need to drain it. And what is she showing on the screen?
Some kinds of skin cleanser, it looks
is
like.
It hibiscus?
Hibicleanse.
Yeah, she's so full
like
of shit.
antibacterial soap or whatever.
Yeah. She
Surgical
needs that because her ass don't wash her hands, and she's hair, eyes, nose, mouth, hair, nose, hair, nose, mouth, and constantly. So let's listen. Hibicleanse.
It hurts really bad. Hebe cleanse. So I'm supposed to do that like 4 times a day, or all throughout the day, she said. And as this softens and gets warmer and softer, then ahead of it is supposed to form, and then at some point it will all ooze out, and
gross.
Eventually, it will come out, or it will just dissolve and go into the skin after the antibiotics. But she said the antibiotics will 100% make this better. It feels like crap, but it's.
Oh, of course it feels like crap because she has a staph. She has a boil on her face. It's a fucking boil.
And you can tell she's tried to squeeze it because that's why that skin's all red around it.
Well, I mean, it's going to be red and inflamed anyway.
Right, but you can tell she was trying to get something out of there.
Yeah. My oldest son had one on his butt cheek when he was like 3 years old.
That's where I get them too.
My
get
son
like
had
2
one
of
on
them.
his butt cheek, and it freaked me out because I've never seen anything like it ever in my life. And we squeezed it, and it shot a stream out like of pus.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It is disgusting. But
I have one on my back like that. You put a heating pad on until it finally comes to a head and let it ooze out by itself.
Or like in the country, they say put potatoes on it, or like a slice of potato. I'm not.
Oh, that's
lying.
interesting.
In the country, that's what you do. You do, Mama.
I learned something new today.
You put a slice of
I
slice.
You put.
I remember once I had like a really bad abscess in my mouth, and I was, there's a really high mountain where I live. It's about, I guess it's about 6,000, 7,000 feet. And as I reached the top of it, without me doing it, burst inside my mouth. It just went boom.
Ugh.
And it was
because of the
just,
change in pressure.
yes, exactly. And I was just like, holy, thank God it didn't happen when I was asleep, because, that actually could have killed me, because, that's all toxin, you know what I mean? And I just would have swallowed it if I was sleeping. And it was a tremendous amount. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. My son had one when he was 3 years old, 4 years old, on his butt cheek, and we squeezed it, and it shot out like a storm. And they're gross. They're disgusting. But people can't help it when they get them. But she has lied to people for days about this.
How many streams have been this for the
child has
boil?
been saying cellulitis and staph for days. You liar.
And Organized Chaos said that she said her doctor told her to press on her boil. That is dangerous. I mean, what doctor would tell you to do that?
No, the doctor tells you not to ever press on it.
Yeah, I don't
use heat on it and let it come to the surface by itself.
Yeah, you should never try to pick something like that.
Never.
I mean, and if a doctor said that to you, you should consider trying to find a new doctor.
Right. I love me some you. And let's listen. Oh, she's smiling.
Oh God.
Oh God. Let's listen.
Not cellulitis, it's just an abscess. So I guess cellulitis is one that spreads, and she said that these can spread, but they don't spread the same way.
Yes,
so I don't know what it I don't know what caused it. She said it could have been a pimple, because that's how I felt like it started. And I said I had a pimple right here.
Repeating herself now.
And then I think bacteria got into it.
Did she go to a real doctor?
Bacteria, like staph
She
infections
just
on their-
touched
basically
it,
everyone
like
carries staph
really
infection on their
touched it.
skin, and all it needs is a tiny little.
Did she go to a real doctor? What the fuck?
Okay, who wants
I
to
went
bet?
to a general practitioner.
Who wants to bet that she'll touch her eye? You know what I mean? She just touched that, the infected area, and now she's going to touch her eye. I guarantee.
Everyone watch for her touching her eye or her finger in her mouth.
Yeah, but this way now, every time she touches her eye, you have to drink. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm screwed.
You'll go to the hospital after that.
I will be at the
People in the
hospital.
comments.
Yeah.
People in the chat just going,
Deep in
she
thought.
touched it.
Deep in thought. Come meet me at the hospital, please.
hole to get into your body, and then it can create.
Or in her nose.
So she put me on super strong antibiotics called
what?
Bactrim or something. I don't even know. Bactrim. And
yeah, that's what you
it's
get
sore
when
because when I put this on it, and she wanted me to apply pressure. When I applied pressure to it, it started oozing, and then I was like, oh God.
She touched it again.
So it's just like a never-ending cycle. And I look so ugly with this.
Oh my God! What? Why is she doing that?
Third time.
And what the hell was that smile? Does she think that's cute?
No,
she does, but she touched it 3 times.
She does have to learn from Uni that she can't have the camera below her eye level. You got to put it above because it's not flattering when you're looking up. You know what I mean? You know, because now you see her like jaw, her chin line and stuff.
Her weak chin, weak.
Y'all are killing me. I've got to take a break.
The one that goes to the left, to the left, to the left,
to the left, to the left,
to the right. That's what her chin is doing.
Hib
Sorry,
eye
I'm not going to
cleanse?
mention anymore.
Hyba cleanse? I don't know. Whatever.
It's right next to you. Can you not read?
Conate is what it is. Whatever it is, it's an antiseptic.
Lady, you can never do a sponsorship because you can't do it.
Hyba cleanse. Whatever it is, this is what I'm supposed to be using. So I did this once, and then this is what happened. So yay. It's not a
yay.
Oh, you guys are ridiculous.
I mean, is there any improvement? I'm not even trying to be a dick. I just don't see really much of an improvement.
No, it looks like it hurts a lot.
Yeah.
It really does, yeah.
It's not a tumor. Yeah, like, you gotta do it also. It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor. Oh, that was terrible. I can usually do much better.
That was actually really good, I thought.
But I'm feeling better. The amoxicillin was not the right antibiotic. And it's not cellulitis, so I'm not going to have to be worried about that. She said it could take a few weeks, maybe even a month.
No makeup for a month.
She said the doctor said she can't wear makeup for a month.
Well, she said it could take a month, but you shouldn't be wearing makeup if you have this big staph infection on your face. And look how it froze. Another great screen grab. Get it.
Yeah, she shouldn't be putting anything on her face. I mean, maybe lotion, and not even on, nowhere near the abscess or anything, but just around the face.
Nothing that's going to seal her pores because
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, just a light moisturizer or whatever.
She said it could take a few weeks, maybe even a month, for the hardness to go away. She said they're kind of a pain in the ass. Anyways, this channel is now apparently offering memberships. I didn't know that was an option on 2 channels, especially I didn't realize that it was an option on this channel because it's so small. So if you're a member on my other channel and you want to...
Wow.
Let's make the money.
Yeah, but I got to call bullshit on that. She didn't know that you can have a membership on 2 channels. Uni's been doing it for how long?
But
He's got rock a lot.
Exactly.
She doesn't know about that because in his chat, some people that Jill girl has said, I can't afford to. I can only afford to be a member of Unirock 2. I can't join your other channel.
But she also the other night said, don't just come out and tell me if you can see my chat, my super chat. You don't have to super chat me. Just tell me. Whatever, you liar.
She's here to make money. She doesn't care how bad she looks. It's all about the almighty dollar.
You know what? It actually really pissed me off a while ago when someone sent her a super chat that was it was making fun of her. I think it said Katie for Defodi or something, and she just without even pausing what she was saying, just picked up her phone, removed it, and banned the person. And my first thought was, you still have their money. You still took their money, but you're not going to read it out. Like, I don't care what a flat earther says about me. I'll read out their comment because they paid for it.
So right, she did that to Augie and all his friends because she went to members only, and then they all went on super chatting her. So that's the only way they could get through.
Does she
deleted
still
all
get money if she blocks the super chat?
I think so. I think unless any kind of refund process has gone through, I think it still goes to them.
Yeah, because I don't think there's any contractual obligation to either read it
What
or
a nasty hoe.
You know,
yeah, that's the thing, Joey, is that like everybody reads out super chats and that's the expected thing, but it's not a requirement by any means.
I've seen channels way bigger than her read every single
I did the
super
lowest
chat.
membership, I think, at like $3.99 or something, but don't feel like you have to. So just because we're
here we go.
The only thing they won't
Don't
read
feel like you have to, but come on, do it.
You know, if you use like C word or you use the N word or something, you know what I mean? Something that's vile, then they won't do it. But otherwise, they'll usually, you know, read it.
Look at her forehead. What the fuck?
And look, another screen grab.
You got perfect pausing skills. Wow.
Yeah, you're awesome, Joey.
doing dual membership doesn't mean like you have to support this channel. It's just literally like,
guess what?
YouTube offers
Little Rad, your internet husband's here under another name.
Oh, where? What's his name?
Drama for your mama.
Oh, I sent him a link to the chat. He can come talk. I won't even hit on him.
Did you send it to that channel?
No, I sent it to.
Well, there you go.
Damn it! Damn it! Out of hell! How did you know it was him?
Drama for your, because he has another channel. I subscribed to it the other day.
Damn you!
And he had a video on it this morning. Go watch Drama for Your Mama. Did Cheshire make that your screen, your avatar? That's what I want to know.
Who?
He's eating. He can't come on.
Aw,
right. Poor little Red.
Poor little Red. I'm not going to hit on him not because I respect his wife. I'm not going to. I just think he's cute. He's got pretty eyes, and I respect his wife too. So y'all. But I love Jaden and Jamie, his kids. They're my faves.
Just so he knows, I sent him an invite to his.
Shen said she named Amy and her named to KJ's bump. What's his name? Is it a guy or girl? Is it a boy or girl bump? We can't say it like she does.
Exactly. Stop dehumanizing forehead bumps.
It could be just Katie Rock. You know,
maybe they're gender new. Katie Rock is actually really good. She has a rock on her skull. What? That's actually pretty fitting. What's your name from them, Amy and Jens? Uzi. It's Busy's BFF. Hey. Uzi and Busy.
That's great, though. That is
amazing. Oh my God, this needs to get on Twitter for real.
Yes,
Uzi and Busy. Somebody please tweet that out.
They gotta use that. Oh man.
That will get spread far and wide. Oh, that's just amazing. You guys are so smart.
That is going to be on Twitter like tomorrow. Someone's going to use it and say, "Look, it's easy."
I can't wait for Uni's reaction. That'll be funny.
That will be awesome. And let's listen.
Shocked because I only have 3,000 subscribers, but I think it's because the account is linked to my other channel. Unless they're offering it to every channel now, I have no idea. I know. The other day I said it was allergies. The other day I said it was sinus infection.
Touches
so I'm
hair.
probably lying again, but I'm telling you, this is what I got from the doctor. I almost was going to take a picture of.
I also said it could have been cancer or lymphoma or.
Yeah, when she did her WebMD. Yep.
Don't Google what's wrong with me because you're dying if you do that.
Yeah. No, yeah. Never Google what's wrong with you.
No, he tells you the worst. You have leukemia.
I have a friend that Googles and she is dying every week of something new. I swear. I love her. She's dying something different every week.
Discharge that said I had an abscess just so people would like stop saying that it was from Botox or that I got or that I got a facelift. or that I'm a liar.
Oh, you are a liar.
Well, she is a
Well, that last
liar.
one's true, yeah.
That's all. You're a liar.
But it could be from the Botox injection just because it became infected.
But she's still a liar.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's not Botox. You know what I mean? And she's like, no, it's an infection. Yeah, but you could have got it from the Botox.
Right. She said she didn't have an ejection right there, but she had it in between the eyes. I think that's pretty close.
It triggers me every single time
Also,
she touches that.
Yet another really great screen grab.
You beat me to it. I was trying to
Look at my Uzi. Oh, it's like a look at my Uzi.
Somebody's got to get that one. This is Uzi. Meet Uzi.
And
Meet
I'm
my
sorry,
little friend
before,
Uzi.
Before we play it again, I'm actually gonna head out. I just wanted to drop in and say hello, see how everybody was doing, and
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely,
It's good seeing you.
Absolutely, I'm always happy to be here, and thanks very much for having me on.
You're always
Really quickly, one
drop
last
your
thing
link,
is
drop your link again before you leave.
Yes, I was gonna do that, and I would say everybody who can stomach it should check out my latest video. Twitter has a very serious problem with I don't know how to say it without getting like implicating the stream in something awful. The letters CP.
Jeffrey Epstein, yeah.
Right. I shared it out there.
That is gross.
Absolutely, and I made a video kind of trying to bring it to people's attention, and I just want people to share it as far and wide as they can. So again, thanks very much for having me on, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks for coming.
We'll see you later.
I love him, Miss Sophie.
Do you see how ugly this is? I mean, it's so ugly. Why would I lie about something that ugly? I am using a steroid cream on it, but it doesn't really do anything. And doctors can be wrong.
Oh, of course.
So she doesn't think it's MRSA. She said that's really rare too, by the way.
It's called MRSA.
Let's not get ahead of
It's
things.
not really rare.
Did she just say MRSA? It's called MRSA. Really? Okay, let's listen.
So all of this gives me a really big anxiety attack when we start talking about what it could be. Thank you, Melanie, for your super
She
chat.
touched her mouth. She transferred it.
And what I've been given is like the strongest antibiotic that they can give for these types of infections, and it's the most effective, she said. So it's the other one that I was on was not strong enough.
She doesn't
So my
even
second
know.
opinion says I don't have a sinus infection. I have an abscess on my forehead, and my husband was in the room, and he can verify that all this happens.
Oh, who cares?
So imagine if she never actually went to a doctor in person and she was like taking the wrong antibiotics the whole time and like continuing that and possibly making this get worse than it already is.
I mean, she's probably on the right antibiotics by now. There's only 2 different kinds you can take.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's good that she finally went to a doctor in person because she could have been on the wrong, antibiotic for who knows how long.
If she had not have called out all of her subs and told them they were pieces of shit for being concerned for her health. Even me who said that may be staph, maybe go get yourself checked, you piece of S. Okay.
Yeah, even I posted on it, it's saying it looked like a spider bite. And you really, really need to go to the doctor.
Right. I just made Shen's panty liner a mod. A little panty liner.
Medicine is as much of an art as it is a science. A lot of times they get things wrong or they make it. When I donate, do you get it in Australian currency or US? It actually converts, Kelly. So if you do super chats, it converts from US. It converts to US.
Give me money.
Yeah, this is the same stuff I think they use with my son before he has had brain surgery. But she said that this.
She's such a bitch.
She brought up her son again. Why was he needed to be there? Why was that brought in? Used it for brain surgery.
She's also putting that. Remember, she has to open that up, and she's putting it in her mouth. So that's where she has to open it up before she applies it.
And she touched it.
But she's putting the lid in her mouth right now, and then she's gonna have to open it up in the future. So that's gonna be, on her hand and everything. It's just.
She's nasty.
Forget MRSA, COVID
nasty.
too. Jeez.
Nasty. You nasty, fam. You nasty.
You nasty.
You nasty, fam. You nasty.
Fam. You nasty.
Woo-hoo. You nasty, fam.
I just want to feel less bloaty. That's why it is called the practice of medicine. Exactly.
She's sucking on that.
I will say that I got a
The
little
way
bit
she swallows, is it weird or is
asked her if
it
it could be
me?
from my
For
makeup
real,
brushes,
come on,
and
someone
she
tell me
said
I'm
maybe
not
from
seeing
makeup
things.
brushes. So I'm still going to toss them
It
out.
looks like it's a struggle.
So she didn't even bring up steroid cream, to be honest, because it's an infection, which apparently the infection will be treated with the antibiotics and the antiseptic. I'm no longer having an allergic
Putting it
reaction
to her
it.
mouth
It's
again. I mean, does she have
It's like
to
she
do that?
literally has to be touching her face in some form all the time.
Yeah.
Like always.
I get if it's like a nervous thing, but it's like, she has something serious going on her face right now. And it's like, you should probably refrain from touching your face constantly.
Right, and we've had practice with that now with COVID going on for how long?
Exactly.
We're not supposed to touch our face already. And I've noticed how much I used to touch my face and I don't anymore.
And another screen grab.
Oh.
Infection.
That's unfortunate.
Go me.
Her nose is huge. Humongous.
Got to go, Fiona. Thank you.
Was that Fiona Robertson, I wonder?
I was going to say, oh God, Fiona.
The infamous Fiona.
Look how unfortunate looking she looks.
She's all forehead.
Another screen grab.
Forehead. No chin. All forehead. It's a triangle. Upside down.
It almost is look. You ever see like some of these anime drawings where they have like no chin? It's like all like the rest of their face.
Shen's Penny Liner says, I have a feeling Uzi will stick around for a while. Amen.
Yeah, if she keeps touching her face, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, let's listen.
Yeah, I'm glad we went to the doctor. She literally felt it, and she said it was hard as a rock. And that's why people were like, well, why didn't she drain it? And I'm like, well, she told us that if she drained it right now, she wouldn't be able to drain it. She said it's too hard, that there's no ooze in it. And when an infection is hard.
I've never heard anything like that from a doctor.
Yeah, but did you hear what she said?
There's no ooze in it?
She said if she drained it, she wouldn't be able to drain it. What
does that mean?
I'll tell you what that means. That means it's abscessing and it's hard. But that's not true. What she just said. That's not.
But if
actual.
maybe she already got the fluid out or it hasn't built up yet. But if it wouldn't be hard without the fluid, I don't get it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because an abscess can develop in the course of one day. I've had boils before, and I know what that's like. You don't play around with those suckers.
Nope. Let's listen.
Like that, even if you opened it up, nothing would come out because it's literally a rock hard infection. So she said that the warm compresses, using this to like keep it clean while I'm using the antiseptic, will help soften it, and then it will eventually form a head to drain. But yes, it itches and it feels like my skin is burning. I should use a petri dish with my brushes. What's on your brushes? What caused this?
Yeah.
So people were already like being like, well, why didn't
years and years of germs.
She said that it would make it worse. And she said that when you have a staph infection, if you drain something that can't be drained, then the infection can spread everywhere, and you don't want to like have open skin if you don't want
to. It can get in your bloodstream, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't really paying too much attention. My husband.
Oh my God, again.
She wasn't paying
there she goes, rubbing the eye. Let's spread that around some more.
But I was telling you, I knew that she at some point she was going to touch her eye. She touched her mouth, just rubbing her, combing her greasy hair. You know what I mean? All putting her fingers in her mouth, and then you wiped her nose, and then she touches her eye.
That is so gross.
All right, so I have a video I need to get uploaded on my other channel. I ordered new brushes yesterday too. I'm actually gonna order new makeup too, just in case.
We're gonna go.
She's throwing out all the makeup she just bought. She ain't throwing that away. That costs too much money.
They didn't say anything like that. I just put my eyebrows on today. That was it. And I didn't even do them the normal way.
Why would you do that?
Why would you just put your eyebrows on? You look kind of interesting, but.
Oh yeah,
hands in the mouth. Hands in the mouth. Did you guys see that?
Try to drain it.
We're gonna go sleepy time.
So I'm gonna go because I have a
Oh, we're going sleepy time.
Yeah, I love y'all, but fuck this woman.
Well, thanks everybody. It was good
Thanks for
seeing you.
everyone for coming.
Thanks for having me,
I
guys.
had a great time tonight.
Thanks for
everybody.
having us. Bye, everybody. Have a good
Tomorrow
night.
night we'll be
You
back.
want to just finish? We only got like a minute and a half left. You want to just finish
well, yeah, sure. I mean, we can do that.
She just had her hand up
Video,
all
guys.
up in that mouth.
It's literally going to get published like right now. So all of you guys that are like right here, run over to my other channel because Shelly, literally Michelle Duggar, I got super sassy because she got really ridiculous.
Super
sassy.
She got super sassy. Look
I'm about to
out.
upload this, so jump over to my other channel because this video is going to make you LOL. Thank you guys.
LOL.
Yeah.
Oh, that video makes me LOL.
Can you see that little like where it's got like a hole right there?
Yep. Because when you get a boil and it actually drains, it leaves a hole in your body, basically. Yeah, it's crazy. It leaves a big old hole. It's not like a zit, that's for sure.
And let me just do that last thing that you wanted to see because it's the thing that you sent me. It's only like 15 seconds long. Reds?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Go ahead.
People can't see the screen, by the way, because I think you turned off the whatever you turned off.
Yeah, no, I gotta go because I'm going to the Twitter too. I have to.
Oh.
Go
No,
over
but
here.
the live chat can't see the screen. I think something Little Reds did. There she goes.
Yeah, it was.
It's all Little
okay.
Red's fault, you guys.
Sorry, y'all.
You know who to yell at. See, Amy goes caps on you. She goes, "We don't see shit, yo."
Yo, Amy, calm down, girlfriend. Let's listen.
Holy crap. What is it?
What the fuck? That has nothing to do with me.
Look at her face. How swollen is she?
Oh, God.
This is a video by I'm fucking raking, huh? I got you. Are you playing it?
Give me. My mouse just died. So give me 1 second.
Oh, sure.
I can't do anything right now because
It's always a great screen grab.
Hold on 1 second.
Here's a perfect screen grabs.
It looks like someone punched her in her eyes, doesn't it? She's all
can
puffy
only hope.
everywhere. Those are really, I mean, who would you look at her hair behind it? It's sticking up on one side. Who is on camera like that? I would be ashamed.
Not her.
I was like, nope, can't see me today. Nope, you will only hear my voice.
Right. What are we waiting
Oh God.
for?
He's replaced. Oh, his mouse died. It's probably need new batteries or something. You know how wireless mouses work.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh, there's a tweet by Rue right underneath it. I haven't seen her around lately.
Really? I love Rue.
Usta could. How do you think she gets all that dirt on Janelle?
Usta could. I think she knows somebody close.
Is that how she gets all that dirt?
I don't know, but I love Usta could.
She would come with those videos where he told her you should die. I was like, oh my God. And all the shit all over the floor in the bathroom.
Here we go.
Woo! Let's listen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It won't play, so it keeps stopping. I thought it was the mouse, but now it's not the mouse anymore. I could just put the new batteries in, so I guess we'll try. I download it for tomorrow or something like that. We could do it.
Well, we saw that pretty image, huh?
I mean, look at this. Oof.
It's like that scene from what's the name of that movie again? Home Alone, where he picks up the picture up and he goes, woof.
Ooh.
Puts the picture back down.
We love y'all.
Sorry.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you later. Thanks, Little Red.
Love you all.
Thanks for coming,
Love you,
Pete.
girl.
Thanks for coming, Pete. Thanks for coming, Other Dragons.
Thank you so much.